That was awfully goddamn cheery for what just happened. For what is happening, I guess. Oh, hey, here we go. There's a chat channel called F now. Oh, this is going to get me banned off Twitch, isn't it? Oh well. Hopefully there's no... I have to worry a little because apparently there's been porn and stuff posted in this chat, so I might not want to show this on stream unless I know what's going on. Hey, it's Dan. How's Dan going? Much swear words. Yeah, this is definitely a mature audience thing for sure. What's the best way to handle this? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff going on. We're gonna listen into some conversations going on. It'll be fantastic. Also, hello. Alright. Ah, we're here. Hey, look. It's a thing. I'm tired today. That sounds positive. That's good. Alright, let's listen in on the conversation. Hi.
There's way too many people.
I've been talking in chat this entire time. It's been great.
Egg, just so you know, bro, your category is still Odyssey.
Ah, yes. Well, hello, everyone. Something reading is hard.
Oh, that's right. I have to set up my thing too. Damn it. Oh well.
How long did it take you guys to realize this all went downhill? Junior?
So, on a scale of
Keek says you're going through Discord, my dude. Yep, I know.
Next day,
I know now, but you know.
I have a small inquiry. On a scale of 1 from
Severus
say,
Genus
next
says
day
you
or
egg.
getting
Hello.
into 2v2t, how long is the chance of me being able to get console access for my server?
It's probably gonna be a little while.
So, man, this guy is quiet. I can barely hear him.
Poor MCProHosting, dude.
I feel
Such a
bad.
nice company.
I feel bad. I mean, they're like the Chick-fil-A of the.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
They have the nicest staff. Like I'm just saying, they have like the nicest staff out of all the hosting companies like that.
They're like, I was gonna say a Wendy's joke, but then I was like, nah, never mind.
I feel a bit bad
You
for
Americans
making,
are weird.
for making MCProHosting my content here today, but
Hey, Junior.
it is interesting.
You just
There are a
call
lot
us
of people
American
on.
weird. What do you expect from us
Hey,
Americans?
Junior, why is your encryption key public? I have it right here.
Something.
We Americans are always weird because we have this thing
Okay,
called,
okay, guys, quiet.
Everyone, shut.
I can't speak for any of the DevOps stuff, but if you do have any of that information, there are DevOps right there on the left, on the right. If you look, you've got
Okay.
Ian.
Because I've got your encryption key right here. It's an SHA. I'm literally looking at it right here. I just ran a ZenMap scan.
You're
Just a
looking
simple
at
ZenMap
a
scan.
key, sure. MCPH, you're a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit quiet.
Feel free to send it to them. But
Be aware.
No, no. What we mean is your mic's turned down. Junior, your mic's turned down very low. It's very hard to hear you.
What if Junior's just a quiet guy? You got a problem with people being quieter than normal?
I want
It's
to
just
say
hard to
Maybe
hear.
he's got like a kid that's sleeping or something.
I'm saying his mic's turned down. I'm not saying he's a quiet guy.
Guys, can someone look at media and tell me what this is about? I can't even post in it. Never mind.
Wait, what?
Alright, let's see what's
Okay,
going
well,
on in
go-
MCProHosting. Oh, apparently there is a how to verify in rules in
Yeah,
the
That's
new...
what I'm talking about.
Interesting. What are the new rules under our new rulers?
Okay.
There's no rules.
Egg.
There's no rules in hell.
It's a lawless
Let's
land.
They're probably gonna have to do the same thing that the hacker did with the other servers. We have to verify your account. He'll try and steal your Discord. At that point, it just might be
right.
leaving the server.
Yeah,
I'm
something
just gonna-
about
Well, I feel
the
like, are we getting
getting IP
top?
addresses or something, I forget.
I'm gonna just leave.
They've been Napoleoned.
Please do make sure you have two-factor authentication turned on, if possible.
For what, Discord?
Yes.
That's
Anywhere you can.
two
Oh,
factor is something that can be
Two-factor-
worse than
Two-fact can't
Two-step
be-
is important big time when you need it because you need.
Two-fact is only so good though.
It is very
but
good.
It's still a better.
It's it really isn't because I'm
If you can.
a
show me a video-
penetration tester. I've hacked two-fact all the time. It's
Oh,
not hard.
We
to
have
do.
a penetration
There's no
tester.
special support
I see.
people in the BC.
Good old
I've been in the-
penetration.
I've been in this in.
Okay. Who's the 12-year
Penetration?
who's the 12-year-old child who left at that joke?
Well,
who's
first
a
of all, penetration
penetration?
tester is basically a hacker, except they get paid for what they do. Second of all, it's not
That's
a
what she
joke.
said. That's what she said.
Last night.
Okay, stop being a 12-year-old.
I
Let him
have
play.
Michael
not
Scott.
been in a Discord with
Red.
Okay,
this many
so
children.
you want to?
It's very interesting.
Okay, so I'll just use the other term, ethnical hacker.
Okay.
That's what she said, Red.
Oh my god.
So
12-year-old.
I'm not a 12-year-old.
Hello,
I'm
Vastman
20.
and
No,
Mango
not
Gaming.
you,
Sorry
not
about that.
you,
Hello,
not
how are
you.
you?
The
I'm
one that-
21, and yet I have a mind set of a
MD5,
2-year-old.
MD5 Hanks, crack ashes.
So,
Not you, DJ, sorry.
I,
So what exactly
I
happened?
also work in the security field, and I
MCProHosting was hacked.
can tell you for a fact that two-factor authentication does work very well if implemented properly. And
If implemented
Discord,
properly, yeah.
Discord does implement it properly.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're not. Well, I'm talking about their website
Hey,
actually, not
thank you
Discord.
so much for the.
Yes, I agree. Discord does it properly.
Oh,
I
Jesus. Thank
can't
you so
log
much
in
for the
on my
follow.
phone whatsoever.
Arishua,
I actually
oh God,
meant their
please.
website,
And
which
thanks
is what
so
I'm
much for
looking
follow
at
Radical
now.
Rapid.
The,
Oh God,
the
thank you
actual
for the follow,
MC Pro
CL
hosting
that programmer.
website. If
Oh
you
my
run a
God.
quick ZenMap,
Thank
you
you.
can get the
Ah,
MD5
okay.
SHA-1 hash and their signature
Thanks.
algorithm.
I appreciate it.
I'm looking at it right
That
now.
is not how that
aware-
works, sir.
Be aware that there could be the hacker in this channel as we speak, and you're giving them fuel.
That's a lot of viewers. Well, thank you
I
so
would
much.
probably
Wow.
shut the fuck up.
Coming here, let's watch the fire burn. See how
So
that
you
program.
don't feel.
Enjoy on
Second
Twitch.
dish.
Thank you.
so
Wow, I love how it
don't
says
feel
you're
their
playing
fire
Assassin's Creed
of
Odyssey.
revenge.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm pretty
Crap!
sure
I
the
knew I was
person-
forgetting
Mate, what?
something.
Answer me
I was so
this. Why
excited
the fuck
about
would
this.
I care about the server? I went to a private server along.
So
Literally yesterday.
can't remember who you are. I remember your name from somewhere. Well, it's probably through other various discords and things. There's a lot of people talking at the same time. It's probably through other various discords and things. Likely. So yeah. Wow.
If you really want to help, then you would DM.
That was a lot of talking out of nowhere. Yes, I'm in VC, so the stream and VC are overlapping. I apologize. Yeah, it's Jesus. It's hard to get my bearings here. Oh hi.
I like pie.
Okay, we're listening to a dumpster fire. It's beautiful. Radical Rabbit says I like pie. Pie is delicious. We're listening to a dumpster fire. It's a voice chat. So a little context. MCProHosting got hacked. It's a very popular hosting service where a lot of people store their data or their Minecraft servers. Now it got hacked, and here is their Discord now. Yeah, it's empty. It's blank. So they created a new Discord where a bunch of people are on general talking about the hack and how the website is down and what the hackers are going to do, etc., etc. So we're basically listening into this dumpster fire because it happened at a perfect opportunity for me, at a good time. And Dan says hi, Angel.
Hello. Oh, with the purple heart.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So one of the guys in here was saying that he knows how two-factor authentication works and it's not secure, etc., etc. And I slightly disagree. I say slightly. I very much disagree. Hey, Last Man Go Gaming says, "Hey, Angel."
What did you say,
Hi.
Junior?
All
I
right.
love how your people know me.
Yeah, I know it's fantastic. Oh, hang on. Someone pinned a message. CL
CPH
pins.
Junior's in here.
Please, no sound effects, and anyone causing arguments will be or being insanely
Junior, I love you.
loud will be
I
muted.
cannot
Okay,
hear
good to
you.
know.
You're too quiet.
So hopefully we don't have any sound effects on the Discord channel here. I don't believe so. Oh yeah, purple one pops up when you're at less than 3. Yeah, on Twitch.
Or
That's a
it
Twitch
might
thing,
be
it's
Discord
beautiful.
as well. You can also check
Yeah.
the Discord info.
Purple also happens
The
to be
reason
one of
he's
my
talking
favorite
quiet
colors,
is he
so-
doesn't want the person that is doing all this stuff hear about the plans. That's why.
Yeah.
That could be a reason.
That's not a very good reason.
That is not a good.
I doubt that is the reason, sir. I think he's just quiet because his sound is not set up correctly, which is fine. That's okay. Just has to be aware of it.
I just checked that have I been pwned site, and it says pwned on 5 breached site. And found no pages.
Oh yeah, have I been pwned still exists. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Junior, I have you at 200%. Yeah, either I have to speak
Oh man,
loudly.
active penetration. Did you tell him we learned what we need to do actual forensics? something forensics, yeah.
Rami.
This is just, from what I can tell, it's some kid who got access to probably someone's email, or a staffer's email, and they managed to do password resets on Discord and the website or the name server host, or name server company. So what happened was they were able to take the name servers away and put them in some other place, I don't know, and then they were able to take over the Discord as well. So I'm losing brain cells listening to both of these at the same time. I apologize. Yeah, it's yeah, there's some people in here that like to think that they know what they're talking about, and they really don't. Please stop screaming, you're making this easier for the hacker, and if you do not stop, I will be forced to manually remove you. I'm Tommy on the server. Stop streaming. Oh, you're making this oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Tommy. I appreciate you taking the time to come up. Basically, the reason I'm streaming, or the reason I'm doing this, is because, well, one, I suppose it's good content, but I don't think you're making things easier on the hacker. How would you be making things easier if you were streaming? Out of curiosity, Tommy or Uplizio. I have to wonder. I mean, I get it. I do understand. But yeah, what specifically would be easier for the hacker on here? Because assuming that they were able to sneak in, so I noticed that you guys have been doing the joins inside the joins here. You've been able to who is everybody, I guess, to see the join dates, things like that, to see if they're legitimate. But if I were this hacker, what I would be doing is I would be using an account that's older, and I would just be hopping into this to this chat to listen to what's going on. So, and additionally, it seems like I was able to go by without being checked, and a bunch of others were as well around the same time. Because HackerMan gets to see how Blue Team is reacting, they would be. This is a public server; they would be able to get into it anyway. Gets insight into measures being taken against him. If you're talking about talking about measures, yeah, if you're talking about measures against Red Team, or if you're talking as Blue Team, I would recommend talking in a separate channel that isn't public. Then, if you're actually devising countermeasures talking about the hack that isn't to the public audience, that you don't want disseminated, I would definitely recommend doing so in another channel that the public doesn't have access to. Yeah, 5 more minutes before being forcefully removed. Bassman Go Gaming says I'll join the VC. Fair enough. Todero says what's happening. Oh. Yep, I've spoken to you on Twitch chat. You have 5 more minutes until I will have to forcefully remove you. Well, fair enough. That's understandable. It does suck, but we can stream. Don't worry, we can stream something else. Yeah. So don't worry. We'll go ahead and comply here. But yeah, it's interesting kind of seeing like what goes on during this. Datobi says that. I know. It's interesting seeing kind of what goes on behind the scenes, or what goes on the other side of things as well. But again, this is public information that's being disseminated to everyone. I'm not entirely sure why you'd want, or why you, I suppose, wouldn't want someone streaming it or someone recording it. It's kind of the same deal either way. But yeah, I'll go ahead and yeah, it'll be quick if you join back streaming in the ban. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry. So we'll go ahead and disconnect from voice here. So we'll go ahead and talk about. Here, let's talk about the actual MCProHosting hack here. So basically, what I think is happening is that the people who. Whoop, you alright? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Basically, what I think is happening here is the people who run MCProHosting are understandably Yeah, the people who are running MCProHosting are understandably upset and pretty freaked out. And me streaming doesn't help things, and I totally understand that. It does suck, sure, that I can't, you know, kind of live comment on, I can't live comment on what's going on. But I do understand the kind of freaking out and the, oh god, someone's, you know, live streaming what's going on, and this could possibly be a, when you have a security breach, everything's on lockdown. So obviously me coming in and starting streaming, this is probably not, you know, they're probably saying, hey, who is this guy? What's going on? And that's totally understandable. That's fair. But I would say, please don't freak out. It's okay. I understand that you want to lock things down as much as possible. I understand that you want to not have to stream or record voice chat or, you know, give the hacker more information. But I promise you, this isn't going to be the thing that gives the hacker more information, if anything. Honestly, that's better if you stream so we can have a record of what people are saying and mainly what Junior is saying. That'd be great if we could actually hear Junior. Yeah, poor guy. Like, I get it. Not everyone has the best microphone in the world, but it would be nice if, like, it was somehow. I turned it up to 200%. He's still super quiet. Yeah, if we could hear him, that'd be great. But so yeah, basically, here let me go back and read this real fast. Public VC, what's the Discord link? I won't give that out just because it would probably be a bad idea. But have you ever tried coding games Code Clash? I have not. Junior is the best ASMRist without even trying. Perfect. I apologize, but yeah, it is interesting to kind of see how people react and what happens on the other end of things. However, I would definitely expect the information dissemination to happen after it's already been ingested on the other side. So let's say you're blue team. At least we're getting live coverage before all the Minecraft YouTubers inevitably talk about it. I know, right? So when you're blue team, you get an incident, you have incident response, you have something happens, right? Something maybe big happens. So it's okay.
I always do that.
So the first thing you want to do is figure out what happened and why. And the second thing you want to do after you figure out what happened and why is disseminate that information to your general audience. Hi, 84446. So any kind of public information on a general voice chat, I get, again, that you want to disseminate information as quickly as possible. But if you're going to give it to the general public, you have to be aware that someone on there may be leaking information to your hacker. And it could be anyone, it could be one person, it could be everyone. So one of the things that you have to be aware of is that it's not going to just be one streamer or one person that's going to do this. You have to say, okay, if we give this information to the public, it's probably going to end up in the hacker's hands. You have to, keep your information, or the information that you need to keep private. You need to keep that private and not just blast it out in a general voice chat. So, like I said, I do understand where they're coming from. Yeah, I understand it's a place of kind of freaking out. I get it. I have been there. In fact, I've been there over the last 2 days. But I would say that, one person streaming the information is no less dangerous than another rando just being in there listening. By the way, I'm a support member for this whole MCPH thing, so I'll let you know when I hear things in private VC. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. PewDiePie leaked 2 of his emails. Ooh, that sucks. Hopefully they didn't get hacked. Yeah. We'll see though. Streams voice chat with 16 viewers. Don't stream, you're leaking data. Mixed Discord chat, there's 50 plus people in the Discord. Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like to us on the other side. And again, I get that they're basically in freak out lockdown mode, but it's one of those things. Don't forget control over public image, yeah. Oh yes, right, of course, the public image thing as well. But unfortunately, I'm definitely not going to be the only person covering this. And I'm not even a good generalist, so I apologize. It's just something that happened to happen right as I was about to start streaming. So I apologize that that MCProHosting is kind of the target of today's stream. But 1, it actually fits my channel, and 2, it's really interesting. So I don't know. Can we play on your server? Yeah, go for it. Enjoy. Server provided by Slothhost. If they wanted a shout out, I suppose. But yeah, go for it. Enjoy. Yeah, run the nature, or right now the right now the incident, the nature of the incident is entirely clear. You want any statement of the hack to come from official sources and not hearsay that could potentially damage reputation. Yes. So just so we're aware, everything that I know that I'm guessing is either from me or from hearsay from places that I've heard. It's not from official sources just yet. There are official sources in the new Discord if you'd like to catch up on that, but the person outside just vibing. Yeah, a little bit.
I have no idea what is going on right now or what is happening.
Yeah, let me send a message to Tommy as well. Oh yeah. Let me just let him know that I'm not the bad guy here. There we go. Don't worry, I don't either. I just joined.
Most of the time I really don't have a clue of what he's talking about, so we're on the same page. Now can we do something fun?
Well, I'd like to talk a little bit more about how this even happened. Again, as events are unfolding, it's a little bit hard to keep on top of everything and disseminate the information at the same time, but it's interesting enough that I'd like to at least give it a shot. Junior just confirmed that the email account of the server owner was compromised, so that's the end, yeah. So rip everything. So when you own someone's email account, you kind of own them. One of the things that I highly recommend doing when you're thinking about securing anything is securing your email account. Get a good password, even a randomly generated password, and use two-factor authentication. If you only use two-factor authentication on one thing in your whole life, do it on your email. The reason is because if you have control, if you're an attacker and you have control of an email address, you have control of basically that person's life. Because where do password resets go? They get emailed to you, right? So if you have control of the email address where password resets are sent to, then you have control of all the accounts, because you can just send password resets from all those accounts to that email address, and there you go, there's your in. So the whole problem with email at the moment is that a lot of it isn't secure. However, Gmail, Yahoo, all those places, they do offer two-factor authentication, so there's no reason not to enable it. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, if I would recommend two-factor authentication on any one thing, if you could only do it on one thing in your life, I would recommend email.
You reminds me, I need to change a lot of passwords.
You should, yeah.
Don't be like me.
Yeah. Randomly generated passwords are fine. So password managers are great. If you can do that, if you can, spend the extra couple of seconds to generate a new password for everything, great, do that.
And now a word from our sponsor, LastPass.
Jesus. But if you're not that security minded, you know what? That's okay. Just two-factor authenticate the things you care about, but especially your email. My grandmother still uses her AOL email account. I don't open emails from her. Sounds about right, yeah. She gets Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls isn't really my cup of tea.
Is it a shooter game?
It's a very difficult third-person RPG-esque fighting game, kind of. I say fighting, but it's more RPG. So it has shooting in it, sure, if you choose to do a bow and arrow. And you spec into that. Yeah. Were you just threatened to get banned for streaming on the Discord? Was it a security thing? Yes. So yeah, basically, they
I would say
didn't.
You were threatened. I would say you were.
It was definitely a threat. I was asked with the note that if I didn't stop streaming, I would be banned. So I would say threatened, but again, it's understandable. Everyone's in panic mode. Yeah, so basically I was told that if I continued streaming, I would be banned from the Discord. And it was from a security perspective that they didn't want the hacker to get more information than was necessary, and that a stream could lead to a leak. Which, again, I think it's coming from that, oh god, everything's a threat mentality, which is understandable. And it could also be from a PR perspective where, obviously they don't want some random streamer saying like, oh, hey, here's what's happening. I mean, at least their servers haven't been Thanos stopped. Apparently their servers are still okay, which is good. Look up the dancer from Boreal Valley. It's one of my favorite bosses. Jesus. I'll take a look at that. WHMCS address info. That sucks. Did the MCProHosting thing come back up? Nope. I guess they still took it down. Or they had it up for a second because I got some stuff from it. Here's an announcement. Let's see. They're saying no politics or controversial topics. Okay. Fair enough. So no rules against streaming yet. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Maybe there's a rule against streaming here. Nope, no rules against streaming just yet. So technically not in the rules yet, but I was asked by a member of the Discord to not do so, so I will still not do so. What's the Discord link? It's probably floating around the internet at this point.
Didn't you already ask that?
Someone did. Is that your wifey? That's my girlfriend. Hi. She is here. I get it, but considering the hacker could already be in the VC, I don't see why they'd basically be like stop or ban. That's kind of what I was saying earlier as well, is basically, that's the reasoning. The reasoning that they've given is silly. Again, they can give whatever reasons they want. They don't have to tell me what is actually going on. But yeah, the reasoning that they did give is a bit silly because yes, the hacker could already be in voice chat and probably already is, just listening. Look how many people are in this voice chat, and most of them are microphone muted. Any one of them could be the hacker, or multiple even. It's just meh. The reasoning they gave is meh. But again, it's their Discord server; they can do whatever they want. So, I'd currently like to not be banned from the Discord server. I don't really have any issue with being banned with any particular server, MCProHosting included. They're fine, but I'd just rather not. Because it's, interesting. I'll probably end up leaving it later anyway. But yeah, I'm not particularly threatened by it, I will say, but I'd still rather stop just because it's more interesting to have information kind of live as I'm seeing it rather than, guessing or relying on you guys for information. I can't find the links. I'm sure it's been posted. It's been posted over and over in the old MCProHosting Discord, and it's probably on Twitter. Twitter seems to be the only account that the hackers haven't gotten access to, etc., etc. Oh hey, why is this muted? Oh, I am muted. Never mind. I'm muted in voice chat, but not here.
You're not even in voice chat.
I know, I'm not in voice chat anymore. I'm watching general as it scrolls by, trying to just get information as it comes out. There is actually a situation and media links as well. There's nothing particularly new in the situation. It's just don't join the server being advertised. It has a verification system that's meant to steal your information. Okay, there you go. Don't listen to the old server owner, don't listen to anything on the old MCProHosting server, etc., etc. Pretty standard stuff. Want to become famous? No, I'm good. The Godly says want to become famous. No, I'm good. I'd rather not. It's definitely interesting, says Beta Rat. Hey, would you take care of that? Thank you. That's on Twitch. It's definitely interesting. The hacker admin2580 had the Twitter account linked to their profile and verified. Huh, interesting. Like, what do you mean, on Twitter? How does that verification process actually work? I'm kind of curious. Looks like they've handed out some more bans as well. Wonder if I've been checked now. I've probably been checked now. Oh well. Those are some nice spam bots you got there, I know, right? That's okay, we'll take care of them, no worries. Yeah, this is just kind of one of those things that, you know, obviously I'm commenting on a situation that's about hacking, so every script kiddie thinks, oh, hey, look, here's a perfect opportunity to show off my skills. Or spammer, really. It's like, oh, this guy has 15 viewers. It's totally, this is totally a great opportunity to show a bunch of people on my spam website. Yeah.
You'll have to delete it from your end. I can't see the chat because I just logged in.
You should be a moderator. There, I can block him.
I don't see the.
Hey, look, I can block him directly from here.
I don't see the chat, but I have it open, so if I need to do something, let me open YouTube too.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ow!
You're alright. Careful. VQ9 asks why did they get hacked? Because people get bored, and that's what they do. Show us the footage. I sadly cannot. I've been asked not to. Not so nicely, but I've been asked not to, regardless. And ordering Angel Black Card around. Yes.
I didn't say you're ordering me.
Yeah, just asking.
Yeah, just that. And besides, that's what I'm supposed to do.
Same way you link your Twitch or YouTube to your Discord account. I've been following. Oh, okay. So the hacker managed to link the Twitter account to their Discord account. Is that how that? Or like, so the hacker managed to link their own hacked Discord account to the verified Twitter account. To the hacker's verified Twitter account, or to like the MCProHosting's verified Twitter account. Curious as to which direction that's going there. And what that really, I'm curious as to what that really means for like the server and MCProHosting along the way. Same way you link your, I've been following what had been happening. I've been taking screenshots. I don't know how they got it verified though. I mean, are you talking like MCProHosting got it verified? I wonder if they got it verified beforehand then. I'm not sure. Supposedly they got the email from Namecheap. I'm sure they did. Namecheap's very cheap, which is fine. Must have yoinked the domain, yeah. If you transfer domains from Namecheap, there is a way to transfer it back, but the process is kind of laborious. But the law is on your side. If it was transferred without your permission, then you can totally take it back. Official Ronsky says, "Wait, what? MCPro got hacked? Fucking great." Yeah, there you go, Ronsky. MCProHosting did get hacked, and their Discord got hacked. Their site got taken down. So from what I've been able to tell, and again, this is hearsay, but from what I've been able to tell, from what people have been saying, what's happened is that the hackers have been able to take down the website, so nobody can access their panels or the website or billing or anything, but the databases and the servers seem to still be there. So it seems like they haven't been able to access the servers. Just the website, or the name server specifically for the website, they've been able to redirect that. And it looks like the Discord server as well. So basically their public image and public relations have been taken down, but their core service has not yet. However, my recommendation here is to follow the 3-2-1 rule of backups. 3 copies total, 2 different mediums, 1 offsite. If they do manage to get into the databases and the server somehow, then at the very least you have a backup that works somewhere. And always pull, not push, as far as backups. So when you back up to a different service, or when you back up off-site, you have the off-site connect to your local, or you have the service connect to your local and pull the information rather than your local connect to the off-site and push it, because then if your local is hacked, then the off-site is also hacked. But if your local is hacked and you use the pull method, then all that's going to happen is the off-site's going to connect to your local and pull no data. MCPro does have their backups and downloads for users over FTP, don't they? Yes, as far as I'm aware, they do use FTP, not FTPS, is what I've been hearing. However, again, that is just hearsay. MCPro, I'm sorry, does their backups and downloads for users over FTP? Yes, as far as I'm aware, they do. backups for users specifically over FTP, not FTPS. Company is the worst. Fucking Jesus. It's worse. Thanks. It's worse than the free hosts, Apex hosting, SparkToast, Shockbite, and all the worst that I know combined. So happy it's down like holy shit. Thanks. I tried. You tried. I don't know. I honestly, it looks like they're kind of the same as any other host. No better or no worse than any others. Although they are one that's gotten hacked recently, so now they have that reputation on their hands, unfortunately. Which is something that they'll have to deal with later. But for now, they really have to deal with the hack that's currently on their hands. At least Minecraft Dungeons came out, says BetaRat. Yeah, my Minecraft servers are down right now, so at least I have a way to spend my time. Yeah, I guess. I've been looking at Minecraft Dungeons. It looks interesting. Maybe I'll play it someday. I'm not sure. There's a fair number of people in General, and it looks like they created a General 2 now as well. There's 2 help sections, an admins only VC and a support only. I would expect information to be, and the admins to be an admins only VC, but there seems to be nobody there currently. All the admins are kind of dispersed into General 2 doing control. Well, like everybody's pulling backups of servers then. Gonna suck to deal with a hack and keeping remote FTP open. Yeah, I know, right? I'm wondering, well, the thing is, with those panels, I've used those panels before, and the way that you interact with them, the way that you get FTP credentials in the first place is by going to the panel on the web interface and getting your FTP credentials, because they're randomly generated per person. So for anybody who hasn't previously used FTP, they're kind of screwed. So what I'm hoping is that, well, both the servers that are hosted on MCP and MCP itself does that 3-2-1 backup plan. Again, three copies total to 2 different mediums and 1 offsite, just to keep all their data intact. Again, it doesn't seem like, from what they've been saying, the official sources have been saying, it doesn't. I saw that earlier in the actual temporary pro hosting Discord that they set up. And I totally forgot about it. People were saying earlier that it doesn't seem like the backend databases were hacked, but it looks like in one of the pinned messages, the official people, the official MCProHosting people are also saying that the backend databases and servers have not been compromised yet. So that's good. I'm so glad that the price of Rivernode dragged me away from MCPro when it started. Well, the thing is this kind of hack can kind of happen to anybody. I mean, obviously, some hosts are going to be better than others with their security, but they can happen to any host. So a lot of the time, you're gonna have people saying, "Oh, I'm glad I switched over. I wish I did switch over." It doesn't matter what host you're using. If it's not your computer, then you don't know what the security is like. And even if it's your computer, you have no idea who's in it. Keek says no 2FA on keys. It is the 2-factor authentication. I figured, yeah. Somebody didn't set up 2-factor authentication on their account. It got compromised. There you go. Well, you know, there you go. Set up 2-factor authentication. BetaRat says, unrelated, but I like your hair. Hopefully it's not a weird compliment. It's grown out quite a lot. Yeah, I really need to get it cut. MCProHosting is just unlucky. Yeah, they irked the wrong person or something happened. Somebody was bored enough and they found a hole. Basically, yeah, they kind of got unlucky to a degree. A staff account was compromised. That can happen to anyone. Yeah, kind of. But MCP has coming prices. Yeah, a few others do too. There's the summer hosts that pop up too. The thing is again, it's not any of this like, oh, it's because they suck or whatever. It's always because it's always because some mistake somewhere, and companies always learn from this, which is good. And I'm thinking that since the hackers haven't been able to get into the backend databases or the backend servers, it seems like the MCProHosting might be fine. If they can just get their website back and salvage their reputation, it should be okay. But yeah, it's... Again, I'm reminded of nobody is the villain in their own story. You have to wonder, one, why the hacker took this server in the first place. It could have been just out of boredom. And two, you have to think like MCProHosting, the people who run that probably aren't thinking like, oh yeah, we're gonna be scummy and we're gonna make super crappy prices and do super crappy servers because we hate everyone and we're the evil villain here. Nobody considers themselves the villain in their own story, right? So they're doing it for a reason. So you have to wonder, like, why does a particular company do things the way they do? And, you know, it's MCProHosting chose their particular path, and there you go. Check friend request, Jesus. Okay, suddenly unpopular, I apologize. I didn't actually mean to, so at the start of this, I accidentally left my microphone wide open at the start of the stream, including to the voice chat, and so now everyone knows that I've been streaming this. I didn't mean to do that, I apologize, but now I'm popular suddenly. Guess I'll go ahead and accept the friend request for now. We will see what happens. Where is that? Here you go. Pending. I have a lot of pending friend requests. I don't accept very many. So, I wonder what will happen to the hackers when this finishes. I hope, what I hope is that the FBI get involved and these kids are 16 and they get thrown in federal prison for 2 weeks. That should learn them. Unfortunately, apparently earlier they did post pornography to the original Discord server. Yeah. They did post porn to the original pro hosting server, and that probably has like 12-year-old kids in it. So let's say 2 months in federal prison. I rented a server back in 2014. I wonder if I deleted my account. Glad I set up two-factor when I don't really use any of the passwords from back then. Hopefully. We'll see if it ends up in a breach. It probably won't, because again, the backend databases seem like they're safe. But check anyway. Bigger companies can get backdoored, hacked all the time, and it does happen all the time. It doesn't mean that it's suddenly a bad company because it happened. Yeah, basically. One thing about capitalism, if you don't like one company's policy, there's usually another company. Exactly. If you don't like someone, you move on, and that's fine. MCProHosting was that place that people moved on to for a lot of people. And regardless of whether or not one person thinks that they're scummy or whatever, or priced badly, other people didn't think so. I tried running a host for a while and it was successful until I was too busy once again, so I dropped it and focused my studies, and I'm kind of happy I dropped it. Yeah, I agree, hosting is hard. It really is. 2 weeks. I strongly recommend that you do not use the old server until specified. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, let's see here. There you go. Let him know that I added him. So hopefully we can get some more information on kind of what's going on. I've been lightly reading chat as it's been scrolling by, but it's kind of hard to keep up on the situation and do everything else at the same time, so we'll see. It has been an interesting couple of hours. It's been a fun day actually. I was given a swag bag. It was fantastic.
Could have done that stream.
It would have been fun, but this is honestly more interesting and more fun. I probably should have been, but I wasn't expecting to get kicked from the, or not kicked, but asked to discontinue streaming the Discord. Again, I wasn't expecting to just blatantly say, hey, we're beginning the stream in a voice chat general. I'm just an idiot and forgot to mute my microphone. But, hey. I wonder how bad it'll get if the client MySQL server gets breached and deleted. It would be pretty bad. Again, hopefully they have backups. That'd just be total chaos to the people running MCP. Yeah, I kind of hope that doesn't happen. These poor people don't need more chaos in their lives at this moment. The old server has been reduced to how to verify, kind of sad. Yeah, basically. Oh, there was a thing that I guess a bot posted earlier that I saw that was this verification bot that just posted and said, like, here's how you verify, yeah. How many, oh, hang on. This MCProHosting still has, the old server still has nitro boosts. It's down to level 1. It's only 2 people boosting it at the moment. Oh no, it's 8 boosts. 8 boosts? Yeah, 8 boosts total. Let's not boost the server. WHMCS 100% would be compromised. The email was linked to all sorts of shit. I hope not. We will see, but I'm kind of hoping. Like I said, these poor people do not need more stress in their lives, which again is kind of why I stopped streaming, because I don't want to give them more stress. Ronsky it would be fun if there was PHP MyAdmin with default creds. That would not be fun. Much better to observe blue team panicking than being blue team panicking. Certainly a change of pace. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, I agree. So I understand their panic, because 3 days ago, I was blue team panicking after red team hit us hard. So I get it. I understand. It's still fresh in my mind, but yeah. I hate WHMCS and still do. I hate the software. Any type of software. Definitely agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. WHMCS seems like a fine panel. It works. Obviously, like any other software in the world, there could be feature improvements or bug fixes. Yeah, sure. But overall, it seems fine. It seems to do the job it was made to do, which is what you want. So yeah, they keep they do keep repeating. This is one of the more important topics that they keep reiterating on their Discord, is that payment info seems safe. Down to help out with a Q&A interview for CCDC if you want to switch gears. Could invite the rest of the team too. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, if you'd like, we can totally switch gears and do that. Like I said, I'm kind of sharing information as I get it, but you know, while we wait for more information to come, it would be nice to kind of talk as a blue team and kind of say what we did in CCDC and maybe even relate it to our hack today. Service says, want to join our Scribble game? Maybe. Barty Realms is Barty's real name because Barty renamed Barty Realms after himself. Yep. Payment info will be in Stripe or whatever. Yep. Address personal info most likely compromised. We will see. I don't know. Again, assuming they were able to access the database, sure. But since these types of hosts tend to take credit card payment over PayPal and Stripe, that generally is not compromised. That is compliant. The MCProHosting does not store your billing info. Yep. Yeah, that's a topic that they really have been hitting very hard. They keep pinning the same message, like, hey, your billing info has not been compromised, and like it's in every single like FAQ and everything. Yeah, they're hitting this really hard, which is understandable because, you know, obviously people are like, oh god, is my credit card out? No. Yeah, it's because everyone keeps asking. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, that's totally understandable. I get it. People are like, oh god, this place has been compromised. Is my credit card screwed or what? Yeah, no, it's understandable. There's a new channel in the compromised Discord. Ooh, fun. Oh yeah, suggestions. Why does a hacker need suggestions? I have to wonder. Suggestions that nobody can type in. Doesn't seem like they got the database yet. It seems like they were using Discord verification bot to nab creds and get access to the DB. Yeah, it looks like that's kind of what's happening. Or they're using a Discord verification bot to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if this Discord verification bot this fake bot is going to be like a credential sniffer or something. Ooh, that would be interesting. I mean, generally when you do verification bots, it at least has an IP address, so it'll grab your IP. But yeah, I guess you could make a website that just takes whatever info you want, right? To verify, please enter your username and password, right? Okay, fair enough, I can see that. Well, hopefully nobody gets caught by it. I'm sure many people will. Now, old me, 20-year-old me, would totally take that website that they were going to put up and DDoS it into oblivion. However, 26, 27-year-old me knows better and knows that that's illegal, unfortunately. Links to a fake website that grabs creds, doesn't it? Probably, yes. I Well, it's at least going to grab IP addresses, but it's entirely possible that it grabs creds too, yeah. They could make it do whatever. But yeah, IP gentlemen, if you'd like to grab the blue team, sure, we can pivot this to a here's what the fuck we did, and oh god, this is happening to these poor people topic. I'm totally down with that. If you can. If not, that's okay too. Looks like, yeah, they created suggestions. And apparently none of the Twitters are compromised yet, which is good. Yet. We will see though. I'm hoping that, again, none of them get compromised. But I don't know, from what I've heard of a federal prison, it's not a fun place to be in, so even a couple of weeks, if you're a 16-year-old, even a couple of weeks in federal prison probably will straighten you right out. It'll ruin you. But, you know, posting porn in a place where children often visit is a very bad idea. Maybe stretching that to maybe a month or two just for that would not be a bad idea. Again, I'm assuming this is a bored 16-year-old who has nothing else to do with their lives. So, yeah, federal prison not being the fun, happy, unicorn-filled place that lots of people think it's not. Then I would say federal prison for a couple weeks, or maybe a couple months. Great. And then parole for like a year. That'd definitely straighten them out. Okay, maybe 6 months. Maybe I'm being lenient. But I don't know, if I was a 16-year-old kid, that would scare me shitless. What about you? If you got sent to even like 2 weeks in federal prison?
The fact that they said no, it's not safe for work, kind of concerns me.
Hmm?
No. Go back.
Where?
There. Down. There.
No, not safe at work, please, even in voice chat. Oh, yeah, let's not. That concerns me too. Yeah, no, I'm thinking like, so yeah, what do you think would be apt punishment for, like let's assume it's a bored 16-year-old kid, right? They took down basically the PR section and front-facing section of a larger business. What do you think? Couple weeks, maybe a couple months, and also sent pornography to kids. Couple weeks, couple months in federal prison. Do you think it would straighten you out?
Say a couple months, probably 6, with parole and a fine.
Okay, yeah.
Or not parole, community service and a fine.
Okay, yeah, or yeah, community service. Yeah, okay.
Community service is not the same as parole.
I know. Well, I mean, you know, I was thinking ankle monitor, but yeah, no, that's...
No, I wouldn't go as far as an ankle monitor. I would say 6 months in, maybe 6 months in jail. Maybe not even federal prison, but like maybe in jail.
No, federal, I'd say fed prison simply because that's the scarier place to be. Like, that would straighten anyone out. Old man send no stuff to teeny weeny kids. Yeah, let's not do that. I'll post a message to Team Telegram. Awesome, yeah. Let's see if anybody wants to join us. That'd be awesome. It's something that I've been wanting to do anyway. Oh hey, it's a Koifi. It's something that I've been wanting to do anyway, is just kind of get the team on here to kind of talk about what we did, because nobody on this stream knows, and you know how we did it.
Plus, I'm curious since I'm gonna do it next year.
It's true. You know, she also actually wants to do it next year as well. Professionally bad. Hi. Just did, Chief. Thanks. They said, Beta Rat says they said they had offers of 2.5k for the old Discord earlier. They were going to sell it possibly. That's entirely plausible. And again, adding more charges onto this. Hey, it's a Sir Hype. How's it going? Oh, sorry. It is hot in here though. Maybe we should open the... I wasn't thinking it was going to be this hot, honestly. Sorry.
Yeah, you say that all the time. And
I know. Chelsea wants to do the CCDC. She does, yes.
only like documentation and organizing and helping.
Yeah, she
organize. I know nothing about cybersecurity.
She wants the sweet loot that we got.
No, I want to learn. I don't care about the background or the 30 But
I
I
know.
want to learn.
I know.
So
I
stop
was
spreading that rumor.
I know. I was just making fun of you. You're okay. No, she does actually want to do like the documentation part of it. I think it would be a good fit for her because she's very well organized and does a lot of documenting. She'd probably be one of the best people, at least that I know, for it.
Oh. You're
Um,
saying that because I'm your girlfriend?
no, really, you actually are extremely organized and document fucking everything. It's kind of annoying sometimes.
You sweet.
Stripe is a poo-poo head. Oh, good. Going good. Hopefully MCPH gets their stuff back soon. I know, right? It's a Keeks. Very nice. Then the captain can be techie. Well, maybe. We'll see.
I don't know. Chuck said that he would like my help next year with the documentation and the organizing. So I'm wondering if he's gonna be the. Did you hear that?
There's a sniss.
Another. Yeah, so I'm wondering if he's gonna be the captain next year and he's just enlisting my help and yeah.
Yeah, so IP Gentleman says you're getting his loot tomorrow. So yes, we got some really sweet gear. You know those iFixit kits, the pro ones that are $70?
iFixit Raytheon kit.
I know, the pro ones that are $70. These fuckers. Yeah, these huge things. We got one of those.
And socks.
And socks.
You can't go wrong with socks.
And the shirt that I'm wearing too, actually. It actually shows all the colleges that participated in the back. I'll turn around here for you. There you go. You can kind of see it. Also again, unrelated, but what kind of mic do you have? It's a AT2035. And what kind of stand? It's a Heel PL2T.
He says just reading the name off the stand.
Yeah. I have a Blue Yeti, but I feel like it's honestly not that good. They're fine for the price.
I have a Blue Yeti too.
Mm-hmm. Been using it for a few years and it doesn't sound as good as I want. It's about the mic to a degree, sure, but it's about the post-processing afterward too. I do some post-processing with the microphone as well as the microphone itself being pretty alright.
Yeah, it helped me learn how to do post-processing. Except you're gonna need to teach me again because I forgot everything.
It's alright. IP Gentleman says I got a second one. Nice. Also another Raytheon bottle. Yeah, it's a Raytheon bottle, iFixit kit. Oh, we got these. You get one of these. Super awesome little coin things with Raytheon on it. Let's see. What else did we get? That was actually good. The liners were actually alright.
Those.
Oh yeah. These are kind of cheapo, but whatever. We got these. It's a little USB. I mean, I've been needing one, so this was actually pretty alright for me. Everything that we got is branded, by the way. The iFixit kit is branded by Raytheon. The freaking Palo Alto bag is branded by Palo Alto. We got a Blue Yeti mug. It's a different brand, but it's basically Blue Yeti. Wow, Jesus. Yeti mug, not Blue Yeti. We got a Yeti mug. It's a different brand, but it's the same kind of mug, but it's branded entirely by Walmart InfoSec. Like, everything that we have is branded. It's pretty brilliant. Apparently, the old Discord has a member role, and you have to... And if you have it, you see a lot more channels. Ooh, interesting. At this point, my entire cabinet is filled with Raytheon models. We're gonna find channel. We'll be sipping wine out of those suckers. That sounds about right. Damn. Oh yeah, there's a member role now. Interesting. So I wonder who or how you get the member role. All I see right now is the suggestions. The hacker just gave them everyone the member role. Not everyone. Not me. I don't see the channels. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what they're doing to the old Discord. It's very, very odd. They just ran the command roll all at member. Well, it didn't work, clearly. Because, like, 3/4 of the entire thing doesn't have the member role. There's only a few that do. Oh, okay. So maybe it'll take a while then. Never mind. Wait, so what's going on with the hacker man? Looks like they're giving everyone the member role. Oh, yeah, okay. So more people are actually getting the member role as I speak. So, okay. I guess we'll find out.
No, so would also be a good time for me to ask my questions to the team too.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Sir Hype says, server ownership is being transferred back to MCProHosting LLC shortly. Fantastic. From Hackerman. From Hackerman? Did they pay like a ransom or something? Someone got access to administrator's email and took over the Discord and website for MC Pro. That worries me. Like, why would Hackerman just like give over the stuff after doing this? I have to wonder. Yeah, so really hope they didn't pay a ransom, so if so, that's absolutely borked. I know.
Hey,
You have to wonder, like,
shit.
hey, there you
Sorry,
go. Your thing.
I just got an email and I'm like, about freaking time.
Yeah, what is it? Streamlabs finally shipped over her beautiful hoodie.
Yeah, so I can
just in time for July.
Just so I can live in a different hoodie that's not this one.
I was gonna post a link to screen cap here, but I don't feel like I should, or even without my message being nuked. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine. A new thingy in the thingy, yes.
Go up, 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 up.
Up, up, up.
Stop.
Oh, hey, look, there's the thing. Suggestion accepted. That is being worked on now. Okay. Apparently I'm so confused. Why would Hackerman just give over the server? I have questions.
Things keep popping up.
Sometimes it's all a company can do, although this isn't a ransomware situation. It's not, but it could be a ransom situation. Huh. Yeah, all the I'm like watching live as all the channels come back. Here. I think I can probably stream this. We'll see.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's already too late doing it. Okay.
Don't get in trouble again.
Alright, fair enough. Maybe it really was just a bored kid and he figured out he fucked up and now he's trying to fix it. That's actually possible, yeah. And before it's a big PR stunt. I don't think this would be a good PR stunt for anybody. What would they make of this? How would they turn this into a positive? Although all the roles are coming back. All the things are coming back too. Hey, meet in the club mainframe. We shall do that. Be a little careful just in case. Some choice words earlier. Oh man, this is yeah, this is interesting. It's okay actually. Or yeah. So I don't know. It looks it's an interesting situation. I think they just hid all the channels then instead of deleted them. Looks like someone got just that. Yeah, looks like someone just got their rollback from the executive team. All roles being returned once again. Maybe there's a rollback. I don't know though. And employees. This is impossible to turn positive. They're gonna lose a lot of customers. Yeah, now. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think this is a PR stunt. You know what I think? I think I'm watching Discord themselves roll back this entire thing. Yeah, we might actually be watching like Discord proper roll back this. Here, let me one more time here. We might be watching Discord proper roll back all these things because wow, these, like, this is impressive. If one person was able to do this with like a couple of bots, it'd be very impressive, I think. It looks like coffee, Kyle Coffee, doesn't it?
Really?
What?
You know what?
Interesting though. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a PR stunt, that's for sure. Be impossible otherwise. I don't know. Because the hacker's still there, I guess. I don't know. Are we... Is this what it looks like when Discord proper rolls back a server? Or is this actually like this hacker that's somehow done it? This is fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is fine. Sure. I don't think this is actually a Discord bot doing it. I suppose it's possible it's a bot, yeah. But how would it know what roles to replace then? Unless they had a bot that had originally, you know, all the rules and stuff. He's still there. That's what I'm wondering, is like if it were Discord proper actually doing this, wouldn't this guy have no power then? I don't know. It's very odd. There are bots that eat servers. Oh, okay. So it's so no reason they couldn't save it as they eat it. Okay, yeah. I guess if you made a bot specifically to do that, then you could just roll it back just as easily. Although, yeah, I guess all the channels would be hidden then instead of oh, maybe. Looks like it did actually take out all the oh Jesus. It did take out all the channel chats, so it's possible. Hacker ran a command to give everyone member back. Yeah, no reason they couldn't save it as they ate it. So that can probably be done manually. Not even hidden, all the messages are gone. Yeah, it was probably recreated. Did Google innocent.py. Okay, just store perms info and you're golden to roll back. That makes more sense. I had to wonder, I was like, am I watching Discord like roll this back? Because this is like the only way I can think of, yeah, a bot. That makes more sense. Or even a self bot, actually, which makes sense. Interesting. It says member roles being auto-added, that should take a few hours. He being hacker man. Of course, it only took like a few minutes to take the roles away, and it takes a few hours to give them back. For unknown reasons. Yeah, fair enough. And before it gets the account toss banned for self-bot, I think you would get your account banned far before that happened. Rate limits. It's possible it's rate limits, but I mean, you know. He unsub Ben and then renamed himself to Matt, so who knows what his name is. Self-bot bans are automated. Could be. Oh, Discord client self-bot for destroying, nuking, and causing mischief in servers. Yep. And returning this Discord. Great. So who else is the secret admin on that Discord? If you're returning it. I always have to be suspicious. It's in my blood. Suspicion is in my blood. All right, let's hit the mainframe real fast and talk to IP Gentleman and Queefy. Well, hello.
Whoa, hello.
Oh, hi. So what do you two think?
Big ol' yikers.
It's a... Yeah, I don't know.
This thing is on fire.
Hey, this reminds me of 2 days... Oh, God. Ah, the flashbacks. Ah.
Hold on. Sorry. I had to pause the stream. Everything was getting echoey there for a second.
Oh yeah, double the everything.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, I'm just flashbacks
just say hi
to like
the internet for a second.
Yeah, flashbacks to like 2 or 3 days ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you like Snake? Oh, it's beautiful. For those who aren't aware, I didn't actually talk about this on stream at all. I haven't talked about it, or I briefly talked about it on Monday, and I said, you know what? I'm really sick of talking about this. I just want to play video games, and that was my brief talking about it. So
Understandable.
let's actually talk about this for a moment. And is anyone else going to join us? Do you think, or? And it's pretty short notice, I'm aware, but you know, maybe we'll actually do this properly on Saturday.
Kevin might.
if he's
Yeah,
on.
we may have some other people, but I'm not sure. I
Yeah,
didn't
no
see
worries.
his response to the announcement I made. other
Like I
than
said, it was
smiles.
yeah, it was super impromptu, so I get it.
Yeah, I
That
highly
was-
doubt
that was
we'll
a
get the
car.
whole team here.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we can do it on Saturday too. That's fine. But I do want to kind of briefly touch on at least the more fun parts, because that was well, I say fun for Red Team
Well,
parts.
plus, I'm curious too, so.
Oh, Thanos, snap.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing. Is all the great memes that came out of it. Just for
It's pretty
our
much,
personal
yeah.
use.
Throw a brick in your face. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, here, Vader says, what was your motivation for hacking it? Just to inform MCProHosting that they had a security weakness. I'm sure that was the only motivation. It wasn't boredom or, oh, hey, this is cool and I want to do it. Oh, no, I totally don't understand that.
Yeah, I would say like there's, it's either some elite
what?
script kiddie who's trying to get into MC Pro hosting, or they may actually be trying to target getting into the financial information. I think it's probably more the elite script kiddie deal, just because if they were truly going after financial information, they'd be a lot more cautious than this. They wouldn't announce their presence like this.
I guarantee it was some 16-year-old kid who was bored and said, ooh, I got this email address.
I can take over the entire MC Pro Discord.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And Marner.
Is your stream set to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or is that just a?
That was a mistake on my end.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. So I should. Whoops. Yeah. So Koichi, how's Snake doing? Or I mean, how's Windows going?
I want to cry.
You're just gonna throw us in here, no like background introduction for the viewers,
Yeah. Okay.
You're just gonna throw us in here and then
Beautiful.
immediately just PTSD.
Exactly. It's beautiful. I like making Koichi PTSD. It's amazing. So, last Saturday and Friday, I can.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, not last Saturday.
Yeah, it was last Saturday and Friday. It was great. So last Friday, Saturday, or whatever you want to call it, we had a CCDC or NCCDC, which is the National Cyber Collegiate Defense Competition, and we were one of 10 schools that competed in that after winning in regionals.
And the only community college.
Yeah, the only community that was very obvious. We were kind of the odd one out there. That was made obvious in both the kind of interviews that we did and also the competition proper.
Hey, we still didn't take last.
We didn't take last, so that's good.
That's something to be happy about.
That's all you need to know, viewers.
We beat a university. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. We beat a top university.
And you beat all the other universities within Colorado, so and Wyoming.
Yeah, and like
Utah.
all the other regionals too. I think counting all the other regionals, there were 180 total schools that competed. So
yeah, exactly. So I mean, hey,
9
cool.
out of 180 is not bad.
Exactly. That ain't bad. But wow, that is actually top 10. All right.
There's no but. Just
new
accept
perspective.
it and be happy
We were
that you're in
we
the
were
top
always
9.
going to be top 10.
Yeah, no matter what
it's
happens,
true,
always top 10.
No,
so
it's
be
top
happy
9.
about that.
It's less
Next
than
year's
top 10.
top 5.
Exactly.
Can't
That's what I'm
guarantee
hoping.
anything.
So yes, we were in the National Cyber Collegiate Defense Competition, which is a competition across like the entire nation. It's a bunch of schools get together, and they are blue teams, and blue team is defensive. So we basically go into an unknown network with unknown vulnerabilities and unknown services and unknown OSs and unknown compute. It's really, we're fucked from the beginning, but we go into this unknown place, completely blind at the very start, and we...
Unknown? I had no idea.
I know. And we basically have to defend it against a professional red team that, does this kind of thing for a living, red team being attackers. And they try and attack our boxes, our services, our operating well, we say try, but they do hack our services or our boxes, our services, whatever.
Within the first minute.
Yeah, within the first minute. So they actually hack everything, and we are supposed to defend against that, as well as taking in what are called injects, which are basically like things that management hands down, like, hey, this person needs a password reset, or we have 2 new employees, add them to the system, things like that. So,
Business-related services.
yeah, business-related stuff. Or, hey, we need to set up a new forum or something, right? Or a new DNS server, or whatever. Yeah, business-related stuff. Or, hey,
Or a cloud.
there was this. What was the one that we had recently, where in the regionals that was like, hey, I want to remote remote VPN using my iPad or something. And it was just a question answer kind of thing.
Yes, something to that effect.
Yeah, and it was like, hey, what technology should we use? And can you get this set up right away kind of thing? Yeah. So that's the other side of that coin. So while we're defending against an active professional red team, we're also dealing with this bullshit. And we're doing
You say defending, minimizing.
well, yeah, attempting to defend against this professional red team that's actively attacking boxes that are specifically set up and designed to be exploited. Since
we were doing then what MC Pro is doing now.
Yes, exactly. Damage control, lots of damage control. And lots of freaking out. And hey, it's really easy to defend a business that doesn't exist. Things like that, So we were doing that over the weekend. And so we had several Windows servers and several Linux servers that we had to defend, and a couple of people on a Linux team and a couple of people on a Windows team. I was more Linux than Windows, but I really did try to hop on Windows when I could. It's just everything was a mess, and it's hard.
Windows bad.
And apparently Windows gave Koifi PTSD, so to be fair, Red Team gave me PTSD too, so yeah.
I mean, they hit us pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. So yeah, we had a bunch of Linux boxes that, from my perspective, I was trying to defend and harden as best as possible, and then, kick Red Team out whenever they got in. And that barely worked. And Koifi was trying to do the same thing on his end, except Windows, and that didn't work. On day two, the Red Team decided our Windows boxes would be better served as a Snake arcade cabinet, and so it was. They wished it, and so it was.
Yeah, forget about getting Discord rated. There was at one point our server just got Thanos snapped entirely.
It really was.
Actually Thanos snapped.
Yes.
Straight up, you boot and it said Thanos has snapped. Red Team CCDC.
Yeah. Actually, we might have an image in the Telegram that I can probably show off with the Snake.
I know it's for sure in the old Discord that we used during comp.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find it. It might be here somewhere, but yeah.
As well as some sick memes everyone posted.
It's probably in the NCCD. Yep, it is.
I pinned it.
Yep, I got it. All right, so here you go. For everyone's viewing pleasure, here is what our Active Directory looked like.
Oh yeah, it was an
at
Active
one point.
Directory
Yes,
server.
it was an Active Directory server.
It was a Snake. It was
Yeah.
a Snake arcade cabinet.
Yeah, so basically, these are all virtualized in a ESXi environment, so a virtualization environment. And so we were able to access I guess you could call it like the monitors. Imagine there's like a virtual monitor attached to all of these servers. And so we could interact with them using these like virtual monitors and virtual keyboards and virtual mice. But when we logged into this one, this is what we saw on the Active Directory. So forget LDAP. We didn't need customer data. It's fine. It's all Snake now. Everything is Snake now.
For some simplification for people, it's very difficult for an Active Directory server to provide Active Directory services when all it can do is play Snake.
Yeah. So and this is the Thanos one. So yeah, basically this isn't a program running in Windows. No. This is what happens when you boot into the server.
This is Windows bootloader.
Yeah, this is Windows. This isn't a Windows program. This is now Windows. So it's safe to say Red Team may have gotten into our Windows boxes at that point in time.
I don't know what could have given you that inclination.
I can't imagine why, but I just
The
think
whole big glowing red team sign. I think that's just a red herring.
yeah. I think Active Directory was actually working fine. LDAP was it's all good, you know. It's fine. It's supposed to look like this. This is Windows 11, didn't you know? So this is what our Windows team had to deal with. Sorry, Quavy. Yeah. Our Linux team didn't fare much better, to be fair. We at least didn't have Snake. However, we did constantly have to deal with our database going down, and I couldn't be fucked at a particular point to diagnose the actual issue, and I just kept rebooting, which I know we shouldn't have done, and which Red Team said we shouldn't have done, but at that point I was done. So, you know. I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, the first day, and apparently the first 30 seconds, they literally infect every process or something.
Yeah, within the first minute, every process.
So many backdoors.
Yeah, every process on the Windows machine is infected with malware within the first minute, apparently, of this particular one. Although they pride themselves on doing it within the first 30 seconds usually. So yeah, oh Jesus, it's one of those. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, wait. So it's first 30 seconds they get the password hashes. In the first minute, they're already in your system, backdooring everything.
Oh, Daniel says the stream is 1080p only again on Twitch. Twitch hates me. Fantastic. Yeah, it was a fun competition. If by fun I mean, you know, if your idea of fun is getting owned by Red Team and just getting bent over and yeah. Do you like rusty spoons?
Also, Windows Server Exchange 2012. Bad.
I want you to know, according to at least what I saw in the chat with all the other blue teams, everybody
Red Teamers said it was bad. The Red Teamers were like, "Yeah, we're sorry about whoever made that bug. Shame on them."
Yeah.
One of the Red Teamers said that.
Yeah, apparently during the setup, one of the people had a brilliant idea that our Exchange servers just shouldn't work out of the box. So that happened. Every single team had an Exchange server that wasn't working out of the box, that was just pre-configured on every system. And that was bullshit. So I'm sorry about that. We couldn't figure out how to get it working, unfortunately. We didn't have the knowledge of Exchange in order to do so. A few teams managed to get that working. Only a couple, though. It was only like, seriously, 3 teams out of 9 even got the Exchange working. Or 10. Sorry, not 9. 10. So, don't feel too bad about that. You're in the majority there. We're in the majority there. I couldn't figure it out either.
I feel like we were at a great disadvantage compared to the other teams, because apparently one of them was actually working on a sim, and is it a sim, or what would you call it? Blue Spawn or whatever? They literally were making their own anti-malware or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's a free open source tool. We just didn't know it existed, so.
Well, that's University of Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out competing against University of Virginia in cybersecurity, you're probably not going to win.
Probably not. Also, Red Team used it against them.
Yes, or they made their own like red spawn or something is what they called it to counter it. So I'm kind of curious as to how they managed to do that.
Apparently it was with the way Windows classifies things, they changed it on them.
Oh.
So Blue Spawn couldn't classify anything, while Red Spawn was like, yeah, this is all different now. Fine. It's fine.
Huh. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh, yeah, I like that.
I think I saw it posted in the CCDC channel.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think we'll have to take a look at that. Well, I say you'll have to take a look at that for next time. That's assuming that you're going to be doing it next time, to be fair.
Cry. I'm gonna cry.
Corvy's like,
See,
hey, I'm a Windows sysadmin.
So that was what the Windows and Linux side faced.
Yeah,
my
networking.
favorite was, oh my god, networking. So start of competition, all, what was it, like 15, 16 boxes, was it?
Yeah, it was, I think, yeah, it was about 16 in total, if I remember correctly, give or take.
Yeah, so everything, all the servers, all the Active Directory, all of the user machines were just on the WAN.
Yep.
Yep.
There was no.
They really were.
There was a Palo Alto firewall that was sitting there, fresh installed,
Doing
nothing
nothing.
connected, doing absolutely nothing. I had to redo the entire network and configure everything from the ground up to get something at least behind a firewall.
Yeah, in order to do that, he actually had to, if I remember correctly, reconfigure the ESXi networks entirely to reroute all the traffic through that one Palo Alto VM.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I had to do. And that was just to get things behind the firewall, not even configure the firewall to actually block things.
And for whatever reason, our ESXi refused to behave when it was disconnected from networks. It wouldn't, like, we would have a difficult time reconnecting it to a new network, so it'd be down for like 10-15 minutes while we're just sitting there clicking the button like 10, 15, 20 times trying to get it to connect to a new network, and it just wouldn't take until one time randomly it'll just take. Who the fuck knows why, but it did, and then it didn't, and then it did. And so our services would be down in the meantime, because, you know, it's hard to have a service up and running if there's no cable connected to the box. It's ESXi networking is basically like if the cable was physically, like your Ethernet cable was physically unplugged from the box. Kind of hard for it to have a network connection when that, you know, doesn't exist.
It's essentially the entirety of the network is a test out lab sim.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. It was interesting to do, but we got our asses handed to us, big time. Not as much as the other team, but
Oh wait, they didn't even get to use Blue Spawn.
Oh, did they not?
No, apparently not.
Huh. I wonder how they managed to take first then. There was one particular team that had all their services up and running the entire competition. I have no idea how the fuck they managed to do that. Yeah, it probably was. I have no idea how the fuck they managed to do that and also keep the injects going.
So much for the bleeping.
I know, right? It's okay. All my streams are. Thanks. All my streams are mature audience only. I looked up dagger and a lightsaber showed up in shopping. Google knows what you want. Lightsabers.
Is it not what you want?
Yeah.
I might have to.
Why wouldn't you want a lightsaber? Right? Yeah, who doesn't want a lightsaber?
Exactly.
So.
No, it really did keep me alive the longest amount of time. Process hacker.
If you would actually manage to enable it, I suppose, or get it running.
I had it running.
Oh, on which box?
The AD and the exchange.
Oh, fantastic! So how'd the AD
I
go?
managed to kill. Hey, literally, it doesn't help when they are in every process. But when they try to open a reverse shell, you just yeet that bitch.
So how'd the AD go?
Make me cry.
Well, so the Miles's problem was he was not chucking reverse shells off the end user machines either.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we were definitely set up to be, you know, doomed to fail from the start. That was the point. But I feel like
there's probably supposed to be one more Windows person.
Yeah, maybe. It's entirely possible.
No. We only needed the one.
Yeah.
We don't do that here.
1 1/4, I'd say. I did about maybe a quarter of that work.
And a sixth, maybe.
Yeah. That quarter is maybe generous.
Maybe a 15th.
I don't know, more than the 15th. I did actually quite a bit on the exchange. Like, I
until
figured
it
out
was
a
yeeted
lot.
again.
Yeah, I figured out a lot on the exchange until it was yeeted again.
I don't think there was saving the exchange unless I was literally supposed to lock it down entirely, and then, what is it? You after you lock it down entirely, you just reinstall every role it had entirely.
Just from the ground up. Honestly, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what University of Virginia did.
That, you know, hindsight is the greatest.
I wonder if they like went box by box, said screw all the original boxes, we're gonna set up DNS the right way, and just did that. Although the data from the database would have to be exported, but that would pretty much be it. Or and the HTML files would need to be exported somewhere, but you could create like a new box to export the data. Huh, I wonder if that would work. Create a new box and start up.
What if
Screw all
we
the boxes.
yeeted it all to the cloud and did that?
Yeah, basically, or to the cloud or to a new VM that we set up or something, right? You know, basically save the data that needed to be saved, i.e. the databases and the websites, and then set everything else up from the ground up. Just fuck it all, toss it, get the accounts back up online, and be done with it. Although, and again, it would be box by box. I wonder if that's what they did? Maybe not.
I think it would be method of minimalization of damage while we do that instead of preventative.
Yeah, you only have 8 people though. So I'm working on injects.
I'm gonna grab a soda. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, speaking of agonizing blue team, what's any updates coming through on the MC Pro hosting side of things yet?
Yeah, let's see here. So the MCProHosting
Last
original
we saw.
server. Yeah.
Yeah, last we saw, the hacker was talking to people.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So yeah, the original MCProHosting server, the original one, not the new one. Looks like everything's kind of back to normal. Looks like everything is rules. Dino's in. I don't see the hacker anywhere. Doesn't seem to be chatting at least. He might still be in here. Huh.
Hello.
Oh wait, no. They changed the name to Ben. Hello. Yeah, they changed the name to Ben, I guess, and they're still in here. So, yeah. And the new one, still has a ton of people in voice chat. Holy shit! And a bunch of people in general talking as well. It's like an unofficial one, I guess.
Mute your sound output and join it.
Right.
He did that a while ago. They threatened to kick him out.
Oof.
They didn't want him streaming.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, they said. Unfortunately, they said that if I continue streaming, that they would kick me out from the Discord and then ban me. So.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't want the bad PR and etc. etc.
I mean, the amount of YouTubers that use their service, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of negative media for it.
I guarantee there's going to be. I was hoping to put in my perspective on this, since I was kind of like looking at a thing anyway. I was looking for something to stream today anyway, and this just happened like half an hour before I started streaming. So I was like, hey,
fell straight into your lap.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, hey, I can talk about this. I'm a security professional, or at least I pretend to be. So.
I mean, at least all 3 of us pretend to be.
Right?
I'm a security unprofessional.
Exactly. See.
Shh, it's okay, Miles. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know what they can do about that Discord server other than talk to Discord themselves.
Because it is like the owner, right? Yeah, and you can't decrown the owner, as far as I'm aware.
Right. Yeah.
So it's the owner's account that got
Unfortunate
hacked.
that the owner of the Discord, the administrator.
That's more than
sad
admin.
that
That's
he got
God of the
his,
Discord.
Yeah, no, that's the overall god of the Discord.
That's root user chief.
Yeah, you can't dethrone the admin or the owner, unfortunately. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe Discord can and move ownership to another email or something, but
It's-
unless he gets back a hold of his email, I think the Discord's kind of toast.
hmm I wonder about the website actually. MCProHosting website. Is it still back up and running? It probably isn't actually. Nope. Wayback Machine says it is not. Every time.
Trying to visit the
I wonder
website
how many
on my
hosts
phone.
are. Wait, are they? Did the hosting services get compromised?
Yeah, the website did apparently.
No, he's asking if the actual Minecraft servers that they host got touched.
Yeah, those two actually. I wonder if someone was able to get into the database and the customer data, etc., etc.
Why do you have Ant-Man Ants promo on your YouTube right now?
That is a good question.
And what is the answer to that question?
That's because
We'd love to know.
it's because someone sent that to me. Someone earlier said that they want to give me a couple bucks for a voiceover that's somewhat similar to that. So that was something I will be doing later. Because why not?
Why would someone want to pay
I have
you to
no
listen
idea.
to your voice?
But they are doing so, and I am not complaining.
How much are they paying?
I have no idea. But it's more than 0. So I'm not complaining.
So $1?
I have no idea.
Hey, they like his voice, all right?
Yeah, apparently a lot of people do. I don't understand why.
It's the microphone. It's purely the microphone. Like, if I take all the filters off my microphone, it sounds not as great. Like, you all can hear what I hear when I talk, but that's because, you know, bones and resonating frequency and such. So,
Biology, medical.
yeah, exactly. So it's, you know, you hear what I hear when I talk, but it's not necessarily what you hear when I talk.
You hear what I hear, but I hear what you don't hear. But I also don't hear what you hear.
Yes?
Yo, I heard you like hearing. So I put hearing in your hearing so you can hear what you hear.
Perfect.
Yo, dog. I heard you like hearing, so I put hearing in your hearing.
Exactly, I think. Well, it just sounds deep and cool, says Daniel. Exactly, that's the point. That's
Yeah, but
I have it
Daniel's
set up
like-
to that.
Yeah, but Daniel also has like 60,000 credits and is
That's
like
beautiful.
your biggest fan, and he's your OG. So
Wow.
you know,
Wow. Way to like ruin that for me.
that's what we do.
Yeah, I feel bad. God.
CCS Gaming says it got hacked. It did. As per the title.
Yeah, but you should probably change the title because we're not really talking about that anymore.
We are. We're touching on it.
I mean, we
See?
touched on it a little bit.
Daniel has 6950.
I think
Oh
it's
my.
a kind of like also nice. I think it's smoldering right now instead of a fire.
Wow.
Yeah, see, so he's your OG and
yeah.
he's sticking with you because he wants the hoodie.
So
Once he gets the
earlier,
hoodie, he's gonna go bye-bye.
exactly. Earlier, yeah, Koifi's right. Earlier it was a big old raging fucking bonfire, and now it's kind of a
Wrong button.
you tried so hard, and now it's just a like a little smoldering fire. I mean, the hacker's still there, so hey, there you go, and the website's still down, so that's a thing.
Yeah, and I mean, last I saw, someone posted that the hacker told him like his motivation for hacking was to let MCProHosting know they had a vulnerability.
I think that's someone who doesn't want to go to jail.
Isn't that what you used to do?
It's a
though?
distinct possibility.
What?
You used to hack things to let people know that they had a vulnerability.
No, I didn't do that to let people know they had a vulnerability. I did that because they asked me if they had a vulnerability. There's a distinct difference.
Oh.
This?
Yeah,
difference is- this
MCProHosting
is
didn't
illegal.
ask this guy to pen test.
And also, if there
Yeah,
was a
they
pen
asked him
test,
to bring down the website. Yeah,
yeah, if it was a pen test, then if they asked them to bring down the Discord and the website, then they got what they bargained for.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think this is a just testing, haha.
Might be.
Well, even if it was a just testing, haha, obviously he still has his elite hacker, his elite hacker reputation on the line there. He still wanted to flex, if that's still the case.
Right, exactly.
Even if just testing haha is a little further than just testing
Yeah,
haha.
deleting every single channel, the entire website, and posting porn for 12-year-olds to view is not just testing. Haha. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know about that part. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole distribution of pornography on a non-pornography site.
Yeah, exactly. Let's basically it's a yeah, I don't think this is the case.
He woke up today and was like, I'm feeling kind of toxic. What can we do?
Yeah, exactly. CS. Oh Jesus. CS Utini boy. Oh Jesus. Hang on.
C Suitin boy.
C Suitin boy asks who hacked it. I apologize if I butchered that. And the answer is some guy named Bob, Bill, something with a B. I don't know. Some
Bob
rando.
Bill, bitch.
Yeah, some rando.
wannabe.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter who hacked it. That's not the point. That was never the point. Dan says, I think I'm gonna go bye-bye because Angel didn't say hi back to me on the Instagram directs. Well, come on. Be nice to Dan.
That was you reading it. That wasn't me. You opened it, not me. But hi. I will message you hi if you want.
She showed me a thing that you sent, and it was I laughed at it, and I sent a lol.
Yeah, see, he was the one that read it, not me.
Alex, I just sent you the picture of who hacked it. Obviously, what every hacker looks like.
Ah, yes, of course.
At least according to Sands Institute.
Really? Are you serious?
I am dead serious. That was from the security training put on by Sands.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it though?
That's yeah, that's the face of a hacker, all right. Here, let me show you all the face of a hacker. Boo!
You can see it because it's so tiny. It's so itty bitty tiny.
Boo.
It's adorable.
Oh God.
What is that? Oh my God.
That's a hacker.
That's a hacker, sir.
What's that one game?
It's over 9,000. Oh God, hacker.
System Shock.
Put it away. Oh God, he'll hack everything. I'm so sorry. He's gonna hack everyone.
Put him away.
See, this is when Alex was doing hacking. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he got all pale.
I went from red to pale. I was just super sunburned, man. Come on, spending all my time out in the. You know,
obviously, that burn coming off the glare from your computer screen.
Okay, if that was your true face, you did a really good hell of a job hiding it. Especially for the last 5 freaking years that I've been by your side.
Yeah. It's no, it was me being sunburned because of all the vacations that I took, because of all the money that I hacked out of banks and stuff. You know, that's how that works, right?
Computer screens put off UV light, didn't you know?
Don't forget the whole bald thing on that face too.
Oh right, yeah. I was
obviously
also bald.
a wig.
Yeah, I was also bald, but it was just because it was ow.
I'm checking.
No, it was one of those bald caps. You know, you have to keep your identity a secret.
Okay, if you were sunburned, you are the biggest baby when you were sunburned. Even just like a little bit. And second of all, if you were that sunburned,
It's because I never go outside. I never get sunburned.
Walks into a roasting session.
No. See, you know what it is? It's just the glare from his computer screen. He's got red text on his terminal.
What's with the horn? What's the explanation of the horn though?
It's not a horn. Antenna. It's some kind of wire coming out of his head.
Yeah, it was an antenna.
It's for his Wi-Fi hacking.
It was an antenna. It was supposed to be a Halloween costume. I just turned it into an antenna. It works better, you know.
Since when do you dress up for Halloween? I have to fight you to wear your I don't do costume shirt on Halloween.
Only when I go hacking.
Yeah, don't.
Mm.
You tried so hard.
Oh yeah.
You are so weird.
I'm in.
He's a hacker, man. What do you mean?
God, hey, no, why? No, stop. Why? No, why? Why? Stop it. Ah, why? Why?
Unnecessary censoring to the max.
Unnecessary censorship. Who says I love these streams so much? Why? Stop. Thank you. I appreciate the.
Yeah, Daniel's only
Wow.
saying that because I'm here. I make everything better.
I'm sure that's true, but also, thank you.
I'm just flattered that the additional presence of your compatriots here has not ruined the quality at all.
Oh, no, it's fine. I don't usually do like Discord stuff, but that's only because I have no friends, so you know.
Well, obviously you just caught yourself in your own lie there.
Wow, I was gonna say you're calling your friends not your friends. That's kind of harsh.
Well, I mean,
I feel bad.
You
feel
hurt
bad
their
now.
feelings.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I thought I had no friends. It turns out I was wrong.
Oh, doy.
The magic of friendship has shown me
Well,
so
now
much.
you don't. See you
I
later.
had like an entire idea. Yeah. Now you see you later, nerd. not thinking you love God. Jesus.
Oh,
Fine.
my.
I guess I'm not.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
no.
you really messed up when your nerd friends are calling you a nerd.
The magic of friendship has shown me so much. I have missed everything, and now I have seen the error of my ways.
Doubt it. Since when do you like to admit you're wrong?
It's turned into
Yeah,
my
I mean, if you
real
could
fast.
have read that in a more monotone voice, that would have been more believable.
Friendship is magic, indeed.
So much for the Q&A about our MCCDC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
by the way.
forget about it.
So back
No
to.
one cares about our panicking as a blue team.
That's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I do because I'm gonna do that next year. I'm scared.
Okay, so yeah, what
Might have to
questions?
do a more official Q&A off stream with people.
Yeah, well, I think maybe we can still stream it. I think maybe doing it on Saturday when everyone actually has more time than like 2 minutes to prepare. But yeah.
Well, blame
Not
IP.
me. I can't do it this Saturday.
I was gonna say blame IP because he was the one that suggested it.
I'm thinking when.
I mean,
when
it
we
was
do,
just a suggestion. I didn't expect him to actually pull us into Discord and do this.
You should know by now. Anytime you give Egg a suggestion, 95% of the time he's gonna do it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's fine. I think. I wonder if it's okay if Red Team if we stream it. That'd be fun.
Okay. Hey, so what happened?
Oh.
Were they incited?
Probably not. That's again. This is all coming from hearsay in some official sources, and this in what I'm saying right now is my opinion, but probably not.
I do want the question: is Zenidia asking about CCDC or MC Pro?
Probably MCProHosting because that's what the title is. But if it's CCDC, the answer is no. But we should have been. It would have been. It would have made
Even if we
things
had insider knowledge,
easier.
it would have
Yeah.
been a train wreck anyways.
Yeah. It would have made things easier for us because at least then we would have gone. Well, we're fucked anyway.
Y'all are making me real excited to join next year.
Oh, you should be.
He says
It
not creepy
it is as stressful as possible. As stressful as it is meant to make you freak the fuck out. But overall, it's a great learning experience, and if you have passion about security, then it is definitely fun after the fact.
Well, I'm not sure about the passion about security only because I've never done it before, so I don't know. But I'm excited about learning something.
Well, this is an excellent opportunity to explore.
Yeah, it's an excellent opportunity to learn something. You will learn something new. They will make you learn something.
You will learn or die.
You will learn and die. Actually.
Oh.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
Based
Suffer with
on
us.
MC Pro's response to Nidia, I don't think it's an actual designed pen test. If it is, then they've gone way out of whatever scope they decided on.
Yeah, the pen tester was like,
I don't think any reasonable company is going
Yes.
to put like, hey, delete our entire Discord server in this scope.
Reasonable being the keyword.
Yeah.
So from what we can tell so far, someone's gotten a hold of an administrator's account, an administrator's email.
His email was probably
which-
leaked or in a breach or something like that.
Yeah, somehow they managed to access an administrator's email, basically.
That administrator happened to be the owner of the Discord, as well as I had to have some kind of administrative privileges on MC Pro's website as well. They've got some kind of bot doing a raid on the Discord server, deleting messages, hiding stuff, changing administrator roles around.
Yeah, hashtag slick wraps. Yeah, it's so the best guess is, yeah, exactly, someone got a hold of the email, and I think that administrator's email was attached to a Namecheap email or a Namecheap account. So what wound up happening is this attacker had access to the Namecheap domain, so they had access to the name servers, so they just redirected the name servers from Cloudflare to somewhere else. And so that just basically took down the website. They didn't have access to the website itself, it seems, but they did have access to the name servers, so they could just change the website to whatever. They could have actually just made a copy of MCProHosting's website and had everybody log in and capture credentials, but no, they weren't smart enough to do that. So that makes me think it was a non-targeted attack from like a 16-year-old who doesn't know any better. Because if I were the one on the other end of that and I were malicious, I would make a copy of the website, redirect it, and then, you know, capture credentials on the way, especially admin credentials. That could be invaluable because that could get you access to the databases and other things.
But don't try this at home, kids. He's not giving any suggestions on how to do something illegal.
Yeah, we're not saying go do this. Obviously, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Getting access to someone's database and started exfiltrating lots of financial data and PII, that's it's not good.
It'll get you in trouble in a lot of countries.
Especially America.
Yeah, but what I am saying is that if I were the attacker, I would have done something very different. And I think any skilled attacker would have. Like I said, probably done something similar to make a copy of the website and capture credentials so they can get admin access to the databases. However, that just makes me think it's some 16-year-old who had an email account and had no idea what to do with it and decided to make a name for themselves.
Daniel says, I'm bored now. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, and to another point, I would say, like, someone mentioned that the hacker was saying, like, had posted somewhere in the Discord that his motivation was, well, I wanted to prove MC Pro had a vulnerability.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily any kind of vulnerability with MC Pro stuff itself. It's more, you know, just one person's email. So
yeah, it was basically just someone's open email address that they either had a bad password to or not two-factor authentication. Rather God says, yo, all right, let me do the opposite of like some kids. Sure. Yeah, don't do illegal stuff. There you go. Yeah, Dan says, I'm bored now. Let's have some fun. All right. So what would you want to do? So this was MCProHosting. Which should I ag now? Yeah, Dan's definitely the hacker here. Totally. Mm-hmm. So yeah, what did you have in mind?
I have a question.
Okay, what question did you have?
Do I need to get a Windows machine?
So, Quaify, should she get a Windows machine?
As long as you don't make any red teamers mad, you'll be fine.
Wrath the God says, hey Shaggy. Yeah, I've been called Shaggy a lot, actually. I don't know why. On YouTube videos and Twitch streams especially, a lot of people end up calling me Shaggy.
You look like Shaggy.
I don't know, do I?
You kind of do.
Like Zoink Scoob.
Zoinks.
Like Scoob.
Like, man, we gotta get out of here.
Like, when you don't
That is
shave,
brilliant.
you look like Shaggy.
I just shaved.
Well,
okay, Linux greater than Windows in they're greater in different ways, okay?
Yeah, with Windows you can play Snake.
Yeah, there's always a use case for either.
Yeah, Microsoft made it a point to make the golden standard for authentication. And by God, they have done it. If you want authentication, if you want user permissions, etc., Unix permission systems are not fantastic. They don't have a lot of control. Windows Active Directory is by far the way to go.
Unless they get everything in the first minute.
Well, you know, that's assuming someone actually grabs your credentials, in which case, yeah, you're fucked, but yeah, it could happen in Linux too. But yes, there are use cases for Windows over Linux. That's the only one I can really think of. All the rest of the time, use Linux, I think. Yeah, mail, use Linux. DNS, use Linux. DHCP, use Linux.
I mean, if you're thinking basic use case, though, I mean, most end users are still gonna.
Oh yeah,
you're still
end
gonna
users
on Windows.
Yeah, of course, end
Windows
users.
is amazing for gaming.
And gaming, yes.
I don't know. It's pretty user friendly. Windows is great for just average users.
I just dual boot, but I mostly use Linux. Don't dual boot. It reduces the security of your PC.
It does, unless you've taken dual boot security into effect and encrypted both partitions.
And don't forget the extra CA certificates that are now installed on your BIOS for validation.
Yep.
With UEFI. So more certificates means more attack surface.
Yep.
Use a VM. VMs are better. Or just use an entirely separate PC if you can afford it, but, you know, obviously not everyone can afford it, so VM. I'd stay permanently on Linux if there was a good Adobe Creative Cloud alternative for Linux. I know, right? Jesus Christ. Adobe is like one of the major reasons to stay on Windows 2 aside from gaming, and also Active Directory. Dan says kitty. Yeah, there's a cat in the background. Zenidia says, I hope I pronounced it right. I apologize if I butchered it. Says Windows is... I tried. Windows is almost always backwards compatible, and Linux shit needs to be updated every update, so I see why people use Windows. Not necessarily. If you stick with the LTS, then it's usually fine. But there are major differences to the operating systems, obviously. I prefer having Linux as my daily driver. Any Debian-based OS is my daily driver, but Windows is much better at gaming and also authentication systems. So Adobe.
Are you using Windows or Linux right now?
Right now, my main battle station or my main PC is Windows 10. Windows 10 Pro specifically.
Same.
And my laptop is Pop OS. Vazmango Gaming says my old ass 2007 desktop can barely run Minecraft. Well, that's because it's an old ass 2007 desktop. You can upgrade those, you know. Wrath of God says, yeah, I never really thought about that. I just did it because I couldn't really be asked to do a VM or buy a separate PC just for a different distro. I love my PC, Intel Core i9. i9s are good. Although if you're doing Linux stuff, or if you're doing anything Linux actually works better on AMD. And VMs especially. Handbrake versus Adobe Media Encoder. Handbrake's free, Adobe Media Encoder is also free. Adobe Media Encoder supports better, more formats, and generally it works better. However, both kind of suck when you're dealing with corrupted MP4s. I have known this over the last couple of days.
How much did you manage to get back?
Well, it kind of plays. I just can't freaking re-encode it in order for it to import into Premiere Pro. I know. It kind of plays in VLC, so I'm wondering if I can somehow re-encode it from VLC or something. I don't know. It seems to get stuck. Both Handbrake.
Yeah, Windows 10 Pro is really nice.
Yeah. Oh, and Nikita790 says, "Hey, sorry for being late." It's fine. Anyone can join whenever. That's the beauty of the internet. It's brilliant.
How dare you show up 2 hours late to a stream?
Right to jail.
I know, right?
How could you? Where is your loyalty to this man?
something loyalty. God says, I do love Windows 10 Pro with the built-in sandbox. Yeah, it's really good. You can use VLC to re-encode. I did take a look at that. It seems to not work super well because I don't know why. Exactly, I just haven't gotten it to work. It just dumps, either it dumps like a 2 megabyte file or it doesn't dump anything. It's so weird.
I'll be right back.
Maybe just record it with OBS. You know, that's a distinct possibility from VLC. just let it play and record for fucking 16 hours. Because it's twice as long as it needs to be because the recording was corrupted and now the frame rate is half what it should have been. Because I recorded
That's okay.
I recorded it in 60 FPS and I recovered it in 30, so instead of 8 hours, it's 16 hours long and half the speed it should be, so everyone sounds like a demon. It's beautiful.
I mean, depending on the person, some more than they already do.
Right, right, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying to listen to. And the video's shaky at best, I would say. So, but thankfully the last like 3-ish hours of day 2 I recorded just fine. But I also learned that you don't record in MP4. You should be recording in something other than MP4. Like, literally anything other than MP4. Because literally any other container, yeah, MKV or whatever, literally any other container puts the metadata at the front, MP4 puts the metadata at the back. God knows why, but it does. So currently when I stream these now and when I record from Streamlabs OBS here, I actually record in .ts instead of MKV. Why .ts? Because Premiere Pro doesn't import MKV, and it does import .ts files, so there you go. But either one works. So lesson learned, hopefully I didn't lose all of that 8 hours, that would suck.
Or below, depending on what function you got the vacuum on.
Exactly.
You've been holding that can up and you just don't take a drink, so are you just gonna like give San Pellegrino free advertising, or are you actually gonna drink it?
I've been drinking
Look,
it.
It's his comfort can, okay?
I know, I'm thinking about Red Team, I'm just like, why?
Everything feels better when he's got a can in his hand. He doesn't necessarily need to drink from it, he just needs a can on his hand.
Exactly.
There's a lot of roomies going by, isn't there?
Yeah, everyone takes that stop sign as a challenge. Either they blow right through it or they deliberately, like, you know, rev their engine when they get to it. It's brilliant.
Well, the whole stop sign thing, it's just a suggestion.
Hey, he took a drink of his comfort can. Good job.
Yeah, literally nothing imports MKV. Yeah, TS is the same kind of container type. It's just something that Premiere Pro can import, so I record in that instead.
Alright, I'm dying of heat stroke, so
I'm
gonna go into the bedroom now.
That's entirely fair. I'm dying of heat stroke too, but that's okay. That's why I have this kind of delicious drink with me.
Hey, your guys' room is fucking 95 degrees constantly as well?
Yes.
The can's not even cold, it's room temperature.
But it's still a drink.
It's not even refreshing.
It's not. Well, it is actually. It's pomegranate and black currant. It's actually really good.
But it's not cold.
It's not cold, no.
But it's comforting to have the can in his hand.
Exactly, see?
But the can is hot too.
It's not hot. It's
not about the temperature. It's about the emotional comfort it provides to him.
Exactly.
You are literally turning red because of how hot it is.
I know. It's seriously like 95 degrees in here. It's like when I stream with my GPU. So, and my GPU is a 2080 Ti. So it gets
He's not
really
turning red
hot.
because of the heat. He's turning into his hacker man persona.
Yeah, exactly.
We've established this already.
I started to become hacker man. Yes, Fahrenheit and the temperature based on nothing. It is based on nothing, actually.
If I had to give a feel, if I had to rate this feeling to a number.
Basically, it's really fucking hot, and I'm sweating. What's
Google?
Yeah.
What's 90 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
90 degrees Fahrenheit is 32.222 degrees Celsius.
There you go, Daniel. The freedom units to non-imperial units.
Since when did we end up in an episode of Star Wars?
We don't need none of them making sense numerical systems in our America.
Exactly. It's freedom units. When I have MPV files, I have to first pull it through the media encoder and import it in PR. Yeah, I try not to re-encode, because if you re-encode, you lose quality basically, which is not good. So try not to re-encode when you can avoid it. Instead, just record to the format that you can import. .ts imports directly into Premiere Pro, so use that. Metric it is, yeah. Recently replaced macOS with Linux, OpenSUSE, Tumbleweed. I'm so sorry. It's pretty good. OpenSUSE. Oh god. The flashbacks. Oh fuck.
Come. No, stop. It's okay. It's okay. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Squeeze your
the
comfort
AD
can.
is working, Alex. AD is not on fire.
Squeeze your
God.
comfort can. Just give it a nice squeeze.
Yes. Yes, squeeze your comfort can.
God. OpenSUSE databases. Ah, fuck.
San Pellegrino Teddy.
Reverting. Ah.
We actually do have an actual Teddy. I can go get him. If you're having a freak out, I can go get Teddy and like have him comfort you.
I'm reminded.
But the Teddy is not a cool aluminum cylinder.
It is not.
It's not even cool. It's hot.
It's cooler than the room temperature.
It's hot.
You can tell.
It is not.
It is. You can tell.
Okay, fine. It's just smooth then.
You can tell it's slightly cooler.
No, it's
Only
not.
very slightly, but it's slightly cooler.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I was gonna say it just, you say OpenSUSE and what I think is database reverts. It's the first thing that comes to mind. This competition has ruined me.
Oh man, if even just the mention of things like that is what's gonna ruin your life because of the competition, you're gonna have to stay away from any and all Zelda games from now on.
I know, right?
He's yet to finish playing Breath of the Wild.
I will eventually. Eventually. I just, Switch is made for portable gaming, and I haven't been portable for a very long time. No, don't put an ice down my back. Help! Why is Firefox using all my cores to 100%? That's not good. Why? Stop.
Most of the time with a web browser using something 100%, most of the time I've had that happen, it's been Flash.
Flash. I got my start programming, learning started on ActionScript 3 and Flash, so maybe I shouldn't. I mean, it is old and dead though.
I think I'm gonna go eat the ice cream.
Okay, enjoy.
There's also one in there for you. I think I might eat that too.
Okay, wait. Dan says OpenSUSE it's the thing that lets you build an image with custom software from a website, right? Yes, actually. Arc or Arch, I guess, as well. But I think OpenSUSE and Arch are kind of the similar projects where they let you kind of build your OS from scratch. Although it still has its own package manager and things. Nikita, welcome to 2020. Yeah. My PC is actually hot right now. It froze during him talking about OpenSUSE rip. Yeah, my PC's hot too. It's just hot in here. Why?
Because you like using your GPU and we don't have air conditioning.
It's true. An air conditioner would be so nice right now. I really should have gotten that one. Oh well, I didn't have the money. My PC, what happened to the title? What did happen to the title?
It's still the same title.
Is he asking what happened to MCProHosting?
Oh, yeah, or what happened with the title. Okay, yeah, maybe you're asking what happened with MCProHosting. Which case, quick rundown. Looks like MCProHosting got hacked, their Discord got deleted, hacker runs it now, basically, and their website it was essentially deleted, I guess, is the easiest way to put it. So there you go. MCProHosting got hacked.
Yeah, he talked about it for the first hour, and then Dan got bored, and IP Gentleman decided to join us, and then we've just been bullshitting from there.
Yeah, talking about the NCCDC, having flashbacks, rocking back and forth in our chairs, whispering sweet nothings. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Is that what I've been doing? I thought it was sarcastic, smartass comments, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, and so
don't forget about the comfort can.
Yeah, the comfort can and the smartass comments.
And then me trying to put ice down egg shirt because I'm bored.
Jesus. Browsers are more performance demanding than top tier games. I don't know. I feel like Witcher 3 would like to have words with you. I don't know, I did the image thing. Yeah.
I think it's supposed to rain today, so that'll help pull stuff down.
It says he's playing Assassin's Creed. That's because I forgot to, once again, I forgot to change the game name to IRL.
It's okay.
This is like the
You're
fourth
just
time I
in the
forgot to
wrong
do this.
category.
Yeah, it's like the fourth time
Forget
I forgot
about
to
forget
fucking
about
do this.
attracting the right target audience.
I know.
Everyone who's in Assassin's Creed Odyssey wants to know.
Every damn time, I know.
And you say that every single time too that you need to change it.
Yeah, every damn time I like stream in the wrong category, I'm sitting here like, damn it, I would get more viewers if I was on IRL. I really would too. Damn it. Oh well. Man behind the curtain, yada yada, or wizard behind the curtain, yada yada. I get more viewers when I stream on IRL, and you know, it's better for that category.
I don't know. You started off with like 15.
Yeah, that's because of the title, though. Title has hacked in it, so, you know, everyone's going to click on it. That's kind of why I put it on the title.
So you made it clickbaity.
Yes,
You
that's the
horrible
point.
human.
Yes, that's how
God
you get
forbid.
views.
You're trying to make your content enticing.
I know, right?
You asshole.
What? Are you saying I've been lied to and that advertising and marketing is a lie?
Hey, so
What?
Does the bleepy button bleep out everybody or just you?
I'm not actually sure.
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
I do not know. I think it only bleeps out whatever the mic is. I think chat, music, and system stay the same. Colonel, Jesus, thanks.
Do you? How can you tell that I do it when you're looking at the screen? Oh, you have.
Because I can hear the button click. It's a clicky button. Thanks.
Now you're looking at me, so you knew I did it.
So yeah, new kernel update. Jesus, why? New kernel update broke my Wi-Fi drivers too. You were talking the kernel update to like 5x or 5 point something, I forgot, and it introduced support for Wi-Fi 6. If your old Wi-Fi drivers were 6, then I might have broken them, possibly. There are different things in both title and game. None of these things are happening here. Yeah, that's fair. Actually, we should probably talk about MCProHosting in a second. Charles Lancy says, "Well, Rip, I just got here. That's who my server is supposed to be through." Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope you have backups. Good thing I got a backup of the server. Hey, look at that. I hope you have backups, plural. 3-2-1 rule, sir. The 3-2-1 rule. If you're not aware of that, it's 3 total copies, 2 different mediums, i.e. hard drive and tape, and 1 off-site. Or hard drive and disk or something, right? And then 1 off-site. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the... Oh, hey, wow. Thank you so much for the $1. Wrath... Oh, geez. Wrath the God? I appreciate it. That was awesome.
Well, there. I'm gonna go ahead and I just posted in the Twitch chat a link to looks like MCProHosting's Discord. Someone started recording as stuff started disappearing.
And they yelled at me for streaming it. And they yelled at me for streaming it. I knew that would happen too.
I mean, hey.
That's why I started streaming it. I was like, oh, I'll be the first on scene. It's fine.
How come your lights didn't light up?
Because it only does so for follows, but I don't expect people to give me money, so I didn't set it up for that.
You got $1.
I know. Well, I appreciate the $1. I really do. My car was being gay. Oh, sorry, I couldn't do it. That's fine.
Yeah, but you can watch real time. The Discord server starts getting taken over. Chat channels start disappearing, and then the server gets renamed to Pornhub Premium.
Nice. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, I appreciate the donation, Rather God. I genuinely I wasn't expecting that, so I apologize that there wasn't more than the thing for you there. Yeah, thanks. Wow. All right. Yeah, let's take a look. MCProHosting's Discord server got hacked. Oh, hey, this guy's in Chinese. All right, let's see. Okay, well, this is a thing. I did it out of the kindness of my heart, Shaggy. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I definitely
Like,
wasn't
do you know
expecting
how many Scooby snacks a whole dollar can get?
that. At least one.
I thought he made the Scooby snacks. That's why he always acts so high.
I mean, let's be honest, every single time they come out of that van, smoke's coming out of it, so. Yep, this looks like something that happened. All right. Wow. That was impressively quick. That was probably a bot or, yeah, a self-bot or something then.
Yeah, it looks like that innocent bot.
Gotta be. Yeah, slow mode for an hour. Or no, 5 hours and 6 hours. 5 hours, 59 minutes. Oh, and there went the general chat, or everything except the general. Damn. That was impressively quick. Yeah, I think it was probably like a self-bot or something then. Especially because they were able to restore everything so quickly. I didn't see a bot join, so I'm gonna guess it was a self-bot then.
Yeah, like a Python script or something that ran on the user's account.
Exactly, yeah. Which is against TOS, but that's not the least of this person's problem.
In terms of service, who cares what Discord thinks?
Right, exactly. Like, at this point, violating the terms of service is not,
I've already gained access to someone else's email. Who cares about
Yeah.
what Discord will think about the whole thing?
Hopefully that didn't get me banned from Twitch. We'll see, though. Jesus Christ, this person just keeps spamming. Well, we're gonna ignore that any of those words existed there. Scooby-Doo is my favorite movie when Scooby was on the plane. Cracked me up. It's been a while since I've seen Scooby-Doo.
The Ghoul School. That was my favorite.
I had a friend that had like the entire DVD collection set. But the problem is he had the DVD player, right? But he didn't have the remote to it. So all we could do is hit the play button or play pause. And at the end of each episode, it would ask you, "Hey, what happened? Who is the bad guy?" At the end. And if you got it wrong twice, it would restart you to the beginning of the episode. And so all
You
we
had
could
an
do-
interactive DVD
Yeah.
of Scooby-Doo that asked you who the villain was
Yeah.
after they revealed it at the end of the episode?
Yeah, like, oh, how did the Scooby Gang get the villain and stuff like that? And if you got it wrong twice, it would send you back to the beginning of the episode. And so all we could do was hit the play button. And the first question that came up, the first two options were not good. So every time we watched the DVD, we would just watch the first episode, and that was it, because that was all we could watch. It would just keep repeating.
That's incredible.
It was beautiful.
Day 792. We're still not able to select the correct answer.
That was awesome.
At this point, I can recite this episode front to back. From memory.
Good thing about Discord is you can get a backup server now. Hopefully they have one. You can? Wait, what? That's a thing? I didn't know that existed. How does that work? I want to sleep too. Hello! Right, God, I'm trying to touch the tips of our fingers together. Yes. Dan says it was reverted back if I listened correctly. Yeah, it was reverted back. It's probably the attacker's self-bot or something that did that, is best guess. But yeah, I didn't know that you could have like a backup Discord. How does that work? Like what happens? I'm very confused. Do they have like a thing on their website for this?
I don't know about backup. I know you can export your Discord as like a template.
Oh
And
yeah, templates.
all your roles and stuff will get backed up. You can keep that template as for all your roles and stuff.
But I'm guessing once the channel's gone, it's gone. All the chats in it are probably out. At least to you, maybe not to Discord.
Any like chat history and stuff like that will be gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you have admin perms, you can get a backup. It copies all channels, roles, and permissions. Yeah, just not chats. Thanks, Raph. I appreciate it. And now it's on all servers, yeah. Yeah, you're talking the templates, I think, then. It's a backup-ish.
It could be considered a backup or something like that, but
it backs
as
up
far
most data, I
as
guess.
the big problem after that would be recovering chat history and reassigning all the roles to everybody.
I think maybe the backup does actually recover roles, unless maybe the people already left.
Well, it keeps the roles, but it doesn't. It doesn't keep
assign them?
who was assigned to what roles.
Oh,
It keeps
I
the
guess that makes
roles and
sense.
what their permissions were.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a templating system, not a backup system. It's not,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It can be abused for backups, but it's not designed for that.
Yeah, it could be used to rebuild the server itself, but as far as all the members and chat history and stuff, that's still gone.
Yeah. They do make Discord bots to restore servers, Discord chat exporter, but who's gonna the problem is, when you type a message, it comes across as your account, right? So how do you
This
restore
one, it
that?
would probably just tag the beginning of the message with a...
Yeah, the people who said it or something? I don't know. Not sure how that would work. Well, it's a whole new server, but it'll be back up. Everyone except the chats and shit, yeah. Yeah, it looks like all the chats were actually deleted, not just hidden.
It props up a new server as essentially a copy of the other one, except no members or anything like that. So you'd have to get all of your members re-added to the new one, and all of them assigned the roles they had previously.
Yeah, it's a giant pain in the ass. Unless you were the one who did the deleting, in which case I guess it's pretty easy to do. Also, hi, Koifi.
Yeah.
Hello.
He has returned. Shaggy should add me on Discord, not gonna lie. I don't often add people. If you add me, I'll probably accept at some point in time. I'm not very good at doing that, I'll be honest. I recently just accepted IP Gentleman's friend request, even though he sent it forever ago, because I'm lazy and don't check my friend requests.
I don't even think
Despite all, not to also add on to the fact that I actually personally know you.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. I just didn't see that you had. I was like, oh, I just checked earlier too. I was like, oh, hey, I should accept this one.
Oh shit! I know that guy.
Yeah, it was requested like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Longer than that.
Yeah. Whoops. So I don't check it that often. If you add me, I'll probably add you at some point, whenever I check it in the next, 6 months.
That's a hell of a time frame.
Yeah. Tag is egg82.
How about the number?
You have to guess.
I also have him added on Discord, but I beat y'all to it because I had him 5 years ago. Actually, no, you created your Discord about 5 years ago.
Probably did, yeah. Give or take. I have a gadget from when he gave me Nitro. Oh, yeah. I did a Nitro giveaway. Yeah.
Oh.
I gave a bunch of people Nitro as giveaways on the stream.
Was that when you also did, the, Steam gift card?
Yeah, it was Steam. I did Steam gift cards, I did Discord Nitro, and I did merch giveaways.
I did one merch giveaway.
One merch. The merch is expensive. It's like $20.
No, it was like $40 for my hoodie.
I know, for a hoodie, but it was like $20 for the t-shirt. It's kind of insane. Oh man,
that's some pricey merch.
Yeah, it is. I hope it's worth it.
Just like that though.
Says we are currently investigating issues related to our websites and Discord community issues. Sure.
Yeah, that was posted a few hours ago.
That's PR
unless
speak
there's
for-
been any new updates posted, I don't think there's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Ras says I made a Discord bot, so when the server gets banned, you update the new server ID on the web panel, and it'll automatically add all the members from the old server into the new one. Oh. It'll like send invites. It seems a bit spammy. Yeah, it's only if you actually like know them, I'm sure, but you have Nitro, right? Well, I think I know then. Yeah, I do have Nitro at the moment. Egg 82, pound egg 8282 guaranteed. It does not, actually. I kept my original randomly generated numbers because 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I'm probably going to run out of Nitro and not renew it at some point, so there's no reason to change it. Plus, it's easier for people to find me if it's the same, if it doesn't keep fucking changing all the damn time. I know people who do that, and it's annoying.
Oh, hey, I could do that.
You could. Some people do like 0000 or 1111 or 7777. Like, they do a bunch of stuff, and then they keep changing it, and that's impossible to fucking add them because I keep, like, forgetting which one is the real one.
How do you change it?
I have no idea. It requires Nitro, like the premium Nitro. That's all I know.
Yeah, I know, but
You must be a Grandmaster Wizard in order to change your Discord number.
Perfect. Charles says it's 5496, I guess. There you go. Alright, it wasn't 1337. If it was, it would have been randomly generated, and that would have been awesome.
The leet number. Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm disappointed that it's not leet. What the hell?
Oh, I know, right? Oh well. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Charles. Yeah, like I said, if you add me, I'll probably accept your ad in like within 6 months.
Within 6 to 7 business months.
Exactly.
And y'all wonder why I take over his Instagram account.
Yeah, I'm just too lazy. Like, I like posting things to Instagram every now and then, but it requires far more maintenance than I'm willing to give. However, it is fun to just every now and then, like, just take a picture of some weird thing and post it.
I mean, you know, I don't even have an Instagram or anything like that because I couldn't be asked to do any of that kind of maintenance of an online profile, so...
I know.
And that's why I manage his. Nice.
Well, I don't... I'm not lucky enough to have anybody to manage mine. Nor would I really put that responsibility on anybody else. I think I just enjoy not having one.
Okay, in all fairness, I asked.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't tell her to, so she asked and I was like, hey, fuck it, great. That's the one less thing I have to do.
Well, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing next year for the CCDC team is just
Yeah, you could do that.
marketing and organizing.
Well, documentation, that would be, yeah. If he doesn't accept it, I'm gonna be big mad. Well, I will. I definitely will. I just didn't say when.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Oh no, don't worry, I will.
Eventually.
I will. When I remember to, I will.
Possibly.
Crush my dreams in DMs, says Daniel. Yeah. I am the dream crusher. It's beautiful.
Well, yeah, because you don't respond. You barely respond to your texts.
It doesn't accept it, I'm gonna big rage. Lol. Yeah.
Whoa there.
The rest of that. Oh.
This is why I only read half the sentence. But
Pretty fun. I would not be hooking your little man ass up to any public Wi-Fi for a little while there, Alex.
ah, damn, I was just planning on getting this really big Ethernet cable. It was like Cat 8. And just...
Okay, does anybody wanna buy an egg? I'm officially selling him now.
Wait, hang on. What?
He's not my responsibility anymore.
I'm being sold.
You are being sold.
She's my pimp.
The more lucrative business option is to rent him out.
Yeah, but then he has to come back, and I don't want him to be my problem anymore.
Not if you have back-to-back appointments.
True. Does anyone want to rent an egg indefinitely?
rent an egg indefinitely.
The egg subscription service.
Indefinitely.
2K. Wow.
Gimme.
Actually, I'd take that. Shit.
In 30 to 1,000 business days.
Everyone else wants to buy me for 50 cents or $0. Fuck y'all.
All right. Apparently, we're starting at 2K. 2K. I'm looking at 2K. Anybody else gonna be 2K?
2001.
2K.
Wow.
2K and 1 US dollars. Looks like we're looking at 2K and 1. 2K and 1. Anybody? 2K. I
2,000.
$2 and 100,000 other cents.
He's house trained, and he doesn't eat a lot.
I'm gonna SQLI his brain. That's not an offer, sir. We're looking at legitimate business offers only. We're currently at 2001.
And he can cook, so you will have a nice home cooked meal for you all the time.
Charles
and
Delancey Jr. says only 2K. Your worth is way more than that, obviously, but no one is quite forking that money over yet. So we're still at 2K and 1.
Oh, 6K apparently. There you go.
I'll do 2,000 in the cheapest cryptocurrency.
2K and the cheapest cryptocurrency, which is probably less than $1. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we can take that kind of offer there.
No, because we're already at 2K and 1, so we need to go higher than that.
Who wouldn't want a personal pen tester, right? I beg to differ on that one. I am not a great pen tester.
What are you, Alex? Would you be a personal programmer? Personal Linux administrator?
Advice.
That's about it. Yeah, personal Linux admin. There you go. That's.
Charles Delancey Jr. is offering his left lung.
How much is that worth?
Hey Google.
What's the prices on that?
How much is a human lung worth?
No, you gotta search Bing for that. Google doesn't like it.
On the website buddyloans.com, they say, of course what they need to do to get to it isn't pleasant. Lungs. A set of lungs is worth 206,000 pounds.
What the fuck?
Just when I read that smiley face. Heart. A human heart is worth an astonishing 425,000 pounds. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
I'm gonna make a robotic heart, and then I'm just gonna my
Google,
own.
the fuck?
Everybody in your chat sounded like they have 2 kidneys, gonna be honest.
Sounded like they're gonna in the future have 1 kidney.
Hey Google, how much is a human kidney worth?
On the website Seeker.com, they say livers come in second, worth about $557,000, and kidneys fetch about $262,000.
Shit.
Do you want a little more?
I don't need 2 kidneys.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah, unfortunately, hospitals don't pay for kidneys. If you want money for your kidney, you're gonna have to go to the black market.
Damn.
Wrath of God offers you his left testicle.
Ew, no.
Oh yeah, testicles.
Not sure
are
if that's
actually
worth more than a lung.
Worth more than a heart. A heart is about $1 million.
Apparently, heart is the most expensive. Although testicles might be up there actually.
Hey Google.
Oh god.
How much is a human testicle worth?
Dear Lord, we're doing this.
On the website Gawker.com, the national average compensation for losing a testicle on the job is $27,000.
Losing it, people. Oh god. Ow.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh god, that just hurts
Kidneys
thinking
worth
about it.
262,000 in the black market.
Oh. Oh, that's.
Why do you know this?
Wait, hang on.
Don't
Wait a minute.
worry about it.
Is that it? Oh. Daily.
Except the fact is you only get paid $10,000 to sell it to a black market.
Oh yeah, of
Are
course,
we
that's
speaking
right.
from experience here?
Because, yeah. Well,
Wait, what?
I mean,
And then they
whole
kill you and take all the other organs.
No, there's a great documentary on India, how they'd sell their organs to try and leave, but it never works because they're so in debt.
Wrath the God says it's because his left testicle is made of pure diamond.
Ah.
I'm not sure what kind of carat we're talking about, or and what kind of purity ratio. But not all diamonds are worth anything. If it's pure Herkimer diamonds, then I'm sorry, that's only worth about $5.
And Dan says, say hi to the federal watch list. I was already on the federal watch list a year ago. You're good.
Congratulations.
Let's put
Yeah,
it-
but now
I
all of
put
us are
together
probably.
a whole.
Yeah.
And then
I
Charles
was
says
probably
your
already
FBI
on one.
agent is probably scared right now because we know all of these informations. And if Egg disappears in the next couple days, I have no idea what happened to him.
And Angel ends up
I wrote a
$500,000
whole
richer.
paper on like uranium, so I know I'm on a watch list.
Jesus Christ.
I know I'm on the
Excellent.
watch list because if you
Why?
if you Google how to kill somebody and then somebody happens to look at your history, I'm just like, I'm a writer and I want to effectively know how to kill somebody.
It's new. I invented it.
Multiple
Unfortunately, a
census
new
cards.
carrot ranking system that you come up with. I'm not sure that's kind of offered as any kind of payment.
I don't think
Also-
that's valid, no.
One of my friends has a bookmark of a website that tells you how to make a nuclear bomb out of a vacuum cleaner, and he has it bookmarked as "Please don't. It's for science."
Jesus. Oh. Oh, hang on. What do you think of rolling release Linux distros for home use? They're fine. Is there is there anything wrong with them?
I'll be right back though.
Okay.
Again?
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything wrong with a rolling release Linux distro for home or server use.
Define home use, like for you specifically, or applying it to like the entirety of your household, like forcing roommates or something to use it too. Because that could be an entirely different argument.
Yeah. I mean, home use. I assumed you meant like for yourself. A home laptop. So like a laptop for yourself. Got it. Because I'm getting mixed opinions. Of course, everyone has a fucking opinion on something. But
Yeah, I mean, well, it entirely depends on what you're doing and what tools you want to use, because if it's going to end up the tools you want to use are borked within a different rolling release.
Well, again,
yeah,
it's...
I guess if you want stability, then stay on, the stable. If you like the latest and greatest improvement, stay on. It really just depends what you want.
I suppose it just for me. LTS obviously for servers, but rolling release is fine. It's just a new way of getting updates.
Oh no, a cat snuck in my room.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's staring at me.
It's usually fine. It doesn't really matter. So Charles says, anyone know of a good Linux distro for daily driver? I personally use Pop! OS, but that's because I like pretty interfaces. I currently have Zorin OS, which I like, but it runs like shit on my laptop. I used Zorin OS before. I prefer Pop! OS because it's prettier by default, but they both work fine. If you have a crap top, then Linux Mint is probably your best bet. If you want something somewhat pretty and usable.
You could also use Jaro X.
Oh, rest in
yeah.
peace,
Something like that.
James.
Yeah, there's like an XD or whatever. I forgot. Lightweight interface for Zorin.
Manjaro XD.
Yeah, I forgot what the acronym is, but yeah. Yeah,
But,
I forgot. There's lightweight.
Yeah, I represent Manjaro. I just got virtual
Because it looks like
machining.
Windows, huh?
A little bit, but no. I like Manjaro just because it's Arch-based and easier to install.
Yeah, I don't know. So everyone has their own opinions on like what OS to use. My personal suggestion is just to basically try a bunch of them, see what you like. Debian is generally more user-friendly, or Debian-based OSs are generally more user-friendly, but it's worth learning Red Hat, it's worth learning Fedora, or part of Red Hat. It's worth learning OpenSUSE, it's worth learning Arch.
Yeah.
So basically pick out one that you like, because then you'll have your own opinions when somebody asks you.
Yeah.
Charles Delancey. Manjaro, never mind.
Manjaro, yeah.
One thing that I would say is... one thing I would say is, really, if you're going to customize everything, in the end it will end up being your own little distro.
Mhm.
Because you're not going to keep it as the face value of it, so you kind of end up on your own creation.
Yeah, I always end up like installing ZSTD and a bunch of like plugins and shit at the very bare minimum, but you know, Discord and stuff too. And you know, doing GNOME tweaks to change the way the taskbar works and things like that. So yeah, it really does become kind of your own. I just like starting with a good base first, and Pop! OS is like the best base I've found. And Nikita790 says OpenSUSE Tumbleweed is pretty good. I use Kitty with it. Yeah. I'm sorry for using OpenSUSE. I joke, but yeah, no, use whatever you're comfortable with, and if you're not comfortable with anything, get comfortable with one. I'm more comfortable in a Debian-based OS than anything else, and a lot of people are. So that's what I recommend, but that's because I'm more comfortable there. Daniel says, and within a week you're gonna fuck it up and say Ubuntu, say fuck it, Ubuntu it is. I mean, Pop! OS is based on Ubuntu.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. I've been looking at doing a lot of virtualization and stuff, and I've been taking a look at Shark Linux recently, which is pretty neat.
What the hell is Shark Linux? Is that like Hannah Montana OS?
It's just Josh.
Nothing of the sort.
Okay. Justin Bieber OS then, I got it.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Got it. No, it's
exactly.
It's built on the LXDE system.
Also see you, Nikita.
Yeah, so it's meant to be more of like a virtualization toolkit for both cloud and just containers and stuff like that.
That's cool. I assume headless then, because that would make sense. Does it come with a web interface or no? Shark as a service. Shark Linux. Looks like it might have a web interface attached to it. It looks like a turnkey, doesn't it?
My new Minecraft OS.
It really is. It does. Shit. There is MineOS for that if you really want, but I'd recommend LGSM over anything else.
Yeah.
LGSM is Bay.
I either do LGSM or just straight up Java commands.
What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, LGSM is great because it's basically just a bunch of bash commands. Why? Why? No.
Mentioned Hannah Montana.
No, this is Justin Bieber.
Oh. No, that's
go away. Stop. No.
I like Ubuntu 16.04. 16.04 is literally in all the blue teaming stuff, and it kind of scares me.
16.04 works. 18.04 and 20.04 are better currently. Jesus, why? It's gonna get like super copyright claim now. No, stop it.
You're a monster.
No.
Why?
No, you can hear the copyright hammer.
Oh god.
Coming down.
I'm gonna get muted for I'm gonna get muted for like 30 minutes for this. Seriously, did you know Twitch mutes you for 30 whole fucking minutes if they hear any copyrighted anything? It's insane. It's insane.
Well then, quick, just warp the audio as it plays.
It's a live stream. You can't do that. There is no post.
Voice meter.
Voice meter, yeah, exactly.
Yes, just beat the song out. Daniel's got the right idea.
I would love him to go and beat up our Google Home because of a song.
Yeah. I went to use LGSM, but I wasn't sure where to start. After getting a new hosting company, I'll mess with it. Hey, Charles, I have exactly the video for you. I just uploaded a video not too long ago explaining exactly how to set up and install and use LGSM and customize it.
And this
it's on my YouTube channel.
Plug comes in.
I know.
Okay,
it's almost
I
like I
use it.
actually get this question a lot, and I've actually done a video on this to tell people how to use it.
All right, now do a tutorial on how to use the AI trained compression for the chunks.
So that's a whole other thing entirely, and I have also developed that. That was a thing that I did. That was awesome. ZSTD is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, where is this?
Right.
Which STD did you say was beautiful?
ZSTD or Z Standard by Facebook. So here you go, Charles. I went to that video. It's where I found LGSM from your video. Yeah, I walk you through step by step exactly how to install it on a Ubuntu 18.04 server because that's what 20.04 only just came out. And yeah, it's fantastic. So speaking of
unreliable, need an update.
I know. So speaking of YouTube, I have down in the links below, right there. There's a YouTube link. Go check out my YouTube if you haven't already. There's a Twitch link, which you're probably watching, but if you're not, then check that out because that's where I live stream. Hi. And if you haven't yet, there's a Instagram where things get posted. I sometimes will post pictures of giant fucking cereal and then post it on Instagram. If you have not seen giant Wheaties, then check that out. It literally fills an entire bowl, just one wheat. It's beautiful.
And then there's also the stream updates on the stories and.
Yep, there's the story stream updates behind the scenes. I recently went to JLC PCB, developed my own boards, got them made and put them together so you can watch that, etc., etc. So go check those out if you haven't already. Yeah, plugs. I'm good at this now. I'm not.
I would offer to plug something for everyone else here, but anything I could plug is completely unrelated and no one would want to watch.
Well, let's stop pushing the buttons.
I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah. All right. So what?
Don't push all the buttons.
No. So yeah. What are you plugging while you're here?
Oh, the stream is ending. The stream is starting. Hold on. There's a lot of buttons being pushed.
Stop pressing the
What
buttons.
is happening?
Stop it. Yeah.
He told me to. He told me to push all the buttons, so I did. I'm
The
only
stream
doing
looks
what
like
I'm
the
told.
MC. The stream looks like the MCProHosting server right now.
Oh god. Aha! Full circle. All right. What are you plugging? Plug it quickly while she presses the damn buttons. Stop pressing the buttons.
I'm not plugging anything actually.
Okay.
Because anything I could plug is completely unrelated, not that funny, and no one wants to know.
Okay. It's no. Stop.
You're welcome.
Why? No, I need the light.
Stop it.
Stop it. You stop it. Stop it.
That's it. Kick her out. Kick her out.
Oh god.
Get her out of there.
All right,
Wrath
Coffee,
of God.
what are you plugging?
Is
you're
about
outta
to
here.
take- Well, hold on. So Wrath of God is about to take his fiance out to dinner, and he spent about almost the entire stream flirting with you.
I am so sorry.
I'm confused.
I am so sorry, Wrath of God. Why are you watching me when you're about to take your fiance out for dinner? What is wrong
Priorities,
with you?
Same reason why you're doing the stream and you should be cooking me dinner.
I appreciate you watching me, but also why? You're gonna die.
Brittany Cusack is trying to find more info on MCProHosting.
Check out their Discords and their Twitter. They have more stuff on there. And ENL and more spam. I will block those. Hey, look at that. They're gone now.
I was working on it.
It's okay. I got them. So, Brittany says, can they get my info? The answer is probably not no.
From what information we have, no, it doesn't look like they're going to get a hold of information.
Hey, what's that command?
It didn't look
shortcut
to be
thing?
that professional of a hack.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
that?
so far, everything that's happening is... Sorry to cut you off. They got a hold of one of the administrators' accounts, brought down the website, and are screwing around with the official Discord channel.
Yeah, just don't trust the official Discord channel for now, and you should be fine.
Also, be wary of the website just in case.
Yes, for now. At least until official sources post on their Twitter, which seems to be up and running, and their new Discord. Until they say otherwise, then don't trust anything on the website and the old Discord. So there you go.
How you're holding the stream deck right now.
I am, because I'm...
You do
yeah.
realize there's another thing right here that I can mess with.
I
right?
know, but no, stop. Ah, bye.
You need a little like
production
smacky
quality.
thing.
Oh god.
Just smack her hands every time she tries to
My
touch a
production
button.
quality. Not that I had any to begin with. It's offline completely, so yeah. If they do manage to take it back, then great. But otherwise, yeah.
I'm not gonna touch anything, but I
Okay.
want to touch the ending button.
Okay, so yes, we're gonna head off for tonight. I hope everyone here had a good time. We will see everyone next stream, which will be on Saturday. So check out the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebooks, the I don't even know what the fuck I have anymore. Check them all out. There you
They're
go.
right there in front of you.
Look,
How do you not
YouTube.
know?
Yeah. I
You
don't know.
have Facebook.
Cool. So don't check that out because I don't have one. So check out the rest of them. Enjoy. Good night.
And next time we'll be doing the Q&A
Goodbye,
for
Internet
the CCDC,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, we hopefully we will this Saturday discuss maybe doing a CCDC stream. I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
When do we get to
do
talk to the red
something.
teamers?
I will be streaming this Saturday regardless, but it may or may not be CCDC. We'll see.
Why are you
know I
covering
have
the end
plans
button
for
with your
Saturday,
finger?
so.
I'm not. Yeah.
My brother is being toxic. I'll be right back.
So I think when we do the red team debrief, that might be a good time to do a stream as well. We'll ask and see if they're okay with that. But yeah. So all right, go ahead and press the end button. There you go. Press it.
I'm not
Press it.
gonna get in trouble.
No, press it. Press it. Damn it.
I don't want to press it.
Press
You're
it.
telling me to.
Press it.
Fine.
She only wants to press it when it ruins everything.
Yeah, I only want to press it when it ruins stuff. I don't want to press it if it's gonna help.
Press the button. That was the wrong button.
Quick, Alex, give me remote access. I'll push the button.
It's fine. Wait,
That's
hang
all
on.
I'll do.
No, hang on a minute. That doesn't sound good. Bye.
That's the stream is starting button.